Yo, what's good? We live. What's good, everybody? What's poppin'? All right. So, what's good, Mr. Levine or Olivine? What's up, man? What's up, AR? What's good, Sakem? Guys, this is gonna be, our usual chapter streams. We go live a little bit before the chapter drops. And the reason I do that is so we could talk about some general One Piece, some 10s. Well, I don't want to do 1070 predictions because we read spoilers, but general One Piece talk. And then as soon as the One Piece chapter drops, if you guys have the stream open, you'll hear me say it out loud, and we'll have mods and everyone in the stream chat dropping the chapter link. So I like to go live before the chapter drops, and we're gonna be staying live probably past the chapter dropping to kind of talk about 1070. And we're gonna try something new. I got a web page open. If you guys see at the bottom left of the screen, I'm gonna try to have 1070 on the screen. What you're looking at is obviously 1069. I tried this one time and I got a copyright strike. Not a copyright claim, a copyright strike. But I'm gonna try to finesse it this time. So hopefully it goes good. But how y'all doing? How's everybody doing, man? Can I get a good, neutral, bad? How's everyone doing? What's up, Stroofy? What's up, BR? I was thinking about using a filter, but like I don't know how to even pull that off, honestly. Yo, Supa, what's good, bro? Appreciate it. Always trying to, what I'm saying, bro? I'm always trying to study the material, bro. I'm always trying to study. I'm always trying to learn more about the story. There's always some shit to learn. And I do YouTube videos. I do YouTube content. And I need to know my shit in order to give you guys good content. Yo, Olivine, I'm glad to hear that, man. Maybe reverse the chapter so it's inverted. So it's inverted, but you still know what page it's on. Do you mean like flip horizontally? What's up, Francisco? I got volumes 1 to 100. Volume 92 is the only one I'm missing, and it's gonna arrive in a few days. So when volume 92 arrives, it kept getting delayed. I tried ordering it like 4 times off of Amazon. When it finally arrives, I'll have 1 to 100, and then volume 101 is supposed to be apparently volume 101 released December 6th, and I had it pre-ordered, and I guess it got back ordered, bro. Like, for everyone watching, if you want to buy One Piece volumes, do not buy chapters. Do not buy volumes off Amazon. It is a horrible idea. I've had at least like 6 to 7 orders for like One Piece volumes on Amazon either get delayed, back ordered, lost in transit. It is horrible. I can ask Parvision or King of Lightning how to set up the layer. Hidden Island knows. Let me see. I'm gonna DM Hidden Island and see. Let me see what he thinks. But how y'all doing, man? What's up, though, Francisco? What's good, BR? What's good? Is it Pink? PNK? What website's a chapter on? You'll get the link when chapter 1070 drops. What we're looking at is 1069. 1069. 1069 was definitely a good chapter. We gotta flex that dub real quick. You gotta flex the dub. Where's Kizaru? He already left for Egghead. Nah, I'm saying, guys, if you ever have an idea, if you ever have a theory and people shoot you down and they say you're reaching, bro, and it comes true, you have to flex it. That's the rule, bro. If you have a theory and people agree with you, you don't need to flex it as much. You know what I'm saying? Because people agreed with the theory. But if you have a theory and they say you're reaching, bro, and it comes true, nah, flex that, bro. Flex that theory. Let me see. Oh, that's Francisco. Francisco. Hey, what's good, bro? What do you think about Joy Boy being a laugh tale about Luffy from the dreams of people. Could you reword that? Anime episode 1070 will be the first appearance of Gear 5. God damn. That means the anime is like 30 episodes behind the manga. What are your thoughts on Vegapunk's design? I like it, but I see a lot of hate. I think Vegapunk's design is like perfect for him. Like Vegapunk is like this goofy ass scientist guy. To me, it makes a lot of sense for him to look goofy, to have this big tongue like hanging out of his mouth. I don't think he's supposed to look like a badass, right? Like when you look at characters like Kaido, he's supposed to look rough, he's supposed to look rigid, he's supposed to look like a badass, because that's Kaido's character. You know, so, first of all, Vegapunk's not even like a fighter. He's not a combatant. So like I don't see like the need to make him look super serious and all this shit. Plus, like with Caesar, yeah, Caesar the clown, he does look a little bit menacing. Every now and then, Caesar looks super like immature. So almost like a warning that Vegapunk wouldn't look like the most serious kind of guy. Chapter's out soon, guys. Best One Piece YouTube content hands down. Yo, appreciate that. Masquerade. Is the actual chapter releasing today? Yes. I feel like we're going to be dealing with this like the entire stream. People are going to ask for the link and when it's dropping. Are there any mods in chat right now? Let me see something real quick. What's good, Anthony? There's another site besides TCB. Yeah, it's called OP Scans. I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. We're gonna be looking at OP Scans when they drop. They'll be dropping soon. I was talking to one of the admins. I was talking to one of the founders to OP Scans earlier. People say Caesar was in this chapter, but I didn't see him. All I saw was Gangster Christina. If 1070 has Frankie in it, I count it as a dub. Really? I feel like since he's a Straw Hat, he's generally in the in chapters, right? He's generally appearing. Yo, Muzza, what's good, bro? Shout out to my boy Muzza. If devil fruits are made from people's desires, what if Luffy's fruit was formed from the desires of Joy Boy coming to save him? That's what I was thinking. Again, guys, like I have a whole video on like the whole like how devil fruits come to be and Luffy's dream. I think a way to create devil fruits will be intertwined with Luffy's dream. Go check out my video on that. I think it's like 3 videos ago. My hypothesis is that Joy Boy's will or Joy Boy's dreams and desires were so strong that when Joy Boy died, the sun god Nika fruit was created. Like it came to be. Like there was an apple somewhere, and like when he died, the apple turned into his devil fruit. And I think the power of Nika, though, or at least a power that Joy Boy's gonna have, is he's gonna be able to like grab an apple or grab a fruit and make a devil fruit for people. I feel like there's gonna be a character where they have the power to create a devil fruit, and it's not like through scientific means like Vegapunk and Caesar. And I don't think it would be Emu. When you think of devil fruits and how they're connected to dreams and making people's wishes and desires come true, that's like the whole opposite of Emu. Like why would Emu want to make people's dreams come true? I feel like something like Joy Boy, he would want people's dreams to come true. Right? If you look at the Ohara flashback, we know that when Professor Clover was giving his whole rant about the ancient weapons, the Void Sentry, and the Ancient Kingdom, he said that the world government isn't afraid of him utilizing an ancient weapon. The world government is afraid of him knowing how to counter an ancient weapon. And when he said that, to me, it seems like that's inferring that the Ancient Kingdom to me, that's inferring that the 20 kingdoms, or Emu, had the ancient weapons. And now the world government doesn't want people to know about the poneglyphs and know about the ancient weapons because they'll know how to counter the ancient weapons. That was basically like what Clover's hypothesis was. Obviously can't be emu, they're called devil fruits. I mean, I see what you're saying with that. I think emu's quite literally the devil. If you guys want to talk about that, we can, but yeah. See, this is why you're my favorite One Piece YouTuber. Yo, appreciate it. I'm just trying to give y'all supreme content. Luffy's really strong, of course. Luffy is quite literally, if we're talking like facts, Luffy's either top 1 or top 2, right? If you talk about instincts and prediction, I would say Emu and Blackbeard, they're like, and Shanks, they would be like top 3, right? But that's predictions. We don't have enough information to like scale Emu right now. We could only use like predictions, like, oh, he's gonna be the final villain, he rules the world, but there's no feats, there's no scans to scale Emu. So you can use scans to scale Luffy though. Bro, Disneyland makes Luffy unstoppable. He's a legit cartoon character. I don't know what to expect. Gear 5 is different. I absolutely, chat, let me ask you guys, yes or no? Do you love the direction that Oda went with Gear 5? I absolutely love it. This is way better than Gear 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Like, remember all those ideas that people had where like Gear 5 would be like full armament coating Luffy? Like, that's so lame. I like the idea of him having the power of imagination, because Oda can have Luffy do a million different things. Like every fight from here on out, Luffy's gonna pull out a new form or like a new attack, bro. I think it'd be great. Why you look so good? I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm cutting, boys. I'm cutting. We're cutting down. We're getting hella fit again. I'm gonna report back in like probably like give or take like probably like 3 months. I'll make a lot of progress in 3 months. I'll come back to you guys in 3 months. We're gonna be shredded, bro. I'm gonna be shredded. I'm cutting. I don't like how Luffy had to die to unlock Gear 5. That is pure headcanon. I don't know what YouTuber began that or started that, but that is pure headcanon, okay? And I'm not trying to like clown on you or anything. I respect your thoughts, but that is pure headcanon that Luffy had to die to unlock Gear 5, personally. Makes me wonder if the Gear 2nd life shortening and Ivankov's drug injections on his life is nullified since he already died. That's actually a good thought. So if it was true that he had to die to unlock Gear 5, which again is headcanon, there's no confirmation, that would kind of make sense, bro. Yo, what's up, Cusco? Hey, Rotting, I always appreciate you being here, bro. Luffy gonna hit Lucci with that Gomu Gomu no ball slap. Bro, I can't believe we, like, us as a One Piece community, we're having the conversation that like Lucci is gonna be so different now, and that Lucci, he's been training and Luffy hates Luffy. Bro, can we be real, chat? Can we be real? There is no fucking way in hell that Lucci would compete with Luffy. That is pure nonsense. Pure nonsense. We have to talk about Luffy and Lucci when they fought. And Izabi. Luffy beat Lucci, so therefore Luffy was already above Lucci. And after that, he got better at Gear 3rd. He unlocked Gear 4th. He unlocked Gear 5th. He knows how to use Conkers. He knows how to do Haki Infusion. Enies Lobby Luffy is like level 1. And Egghead Luffy is like level 1000. I don't see the point of getting Lucci at level 1 and putting him up to 1000. Lucci's not the main character of One Piece. So it makes no sense to have like Lucci somehow compete a dude with the most ridiculous power in the world, Conkers, Haki Infusion, Internal Destruction. Yo, my boy, yo, Zebek. What's good, my boy? Much love. Hey, bro, what's good, man? How you been, bro? We haven't talked in like a minute, bro. It's probably been like a month now, bro. What's good with you? Young Zebek in here, bro. Appreciate the super, bro. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Me3. I'm so sorry. Tell me how you pronounce your name. Someone asked, bro, please answer, can Zoro win against Law or not? No, Zoro doesn't win against Law. The thing is, when you look at Law versus, okay, so let's start here, right? Big Mom and Kaido, I believe, yes, Big Mom, she didn't utilize Haki that much in her fight against Law and Kid. Regardless, Big Mom and Kaido are comparable. We know that if they can fight for however long it was, what was it, 10 days or a day or 2 days, 3 days, whatever. If you're fighting someone for 3 days, that is extreme diff, which means that Big Mom has to have high attack potency, she has to have high durability, she has to have high combat speed. If she's going with against Kaido for 2-3 days, however long that was, then surely Big Mom is comparable with Kaido. Now, that means we can't undermine Big Mom. Yes, Law and Kid had to work together to take down Big Mom, but that doesn't mean she's garbage, and it doesn't mean they're weak either. I believe through the fight of Law and Kid versus Big Mom, they displayed Admiral level feats. Zoro has not displayed Admiral level feats. I would say Zoro is close. I would say Zoro is close to Admiral level, but I would not be comfortable saying Zoro's Admiral level. But for Law and Kid, yes, I would say they're Admiral level. So I would have Law and Kid above Zoro. Zoro beat the only Lunarian living. King is not an Admiral. Law's busted, bro, and so is Kid. Kid is busted too. But like the problem with Kid is like people can't have a serious conversation about Kid. When you try to have a conversation about Kid, it's like, oh, useless Captain Mid. Even though like he literally went to the New World with no Rayleigh. He went to the New World with no training, no ridiculous power in the world. He went into the New World with no Straw Hat crew. Literally just Killer and Kid. That's it. The rest of Kid's crew is garbage. And that shows how good Kid is. How did Kid not die? Kid went to the New World with no help and didn't die. So the whole like undermining Kid thing to me is like corny as hell. Obviously I have Luffy way above Kid. Like that's not even worth like talking about. So therefore I have Luffy way above Law as well. Luffy way above Zoro. Honestly, the gap between Luffy, it's so funny because if you guys think about like the whole, oh, Zoro versus Sanji thing, some people would say that the gap between Luffy and Zoro was smaller than Sanji and Zoro. But now if you look realistically at the story, the gap between Sanji, I would say the gap between, okay, I think I worded this completely wrong. Look, scratch everything I just said. My point, the gap between Luffy and Zoro right now is so huge that it just kind of, it's pointless comparing Luffy and Zoro. Just fuck it, bring back the Sanji versus Zoro shit. What's good, John? What's good, bro? Damn, we got Zebek in here, we got John in here. I think it's Lon, right? I feel like I ask this man how to pronounce it every time I see him, cause I'm just a dumbass like that. Lon Zebek, I think. Bro, do you think Luffy could turn water into rubber? I actually mentioned that, I think it was yesterday in like my Discord. I think I mentioned it in like VC, right? But like the thing is like, I feel like we kind of overrate water in One Piece. Like if Emu had like the water fruit, you know how boring that is? Like I'd rather have Luffy fight against someone that's like so strong like Kaido, someone with like magma like Akainu. That type of shit is more interesting than water. I feel like when Oda added this whole like, oh, you eat a devil fruit and you drown, that's for like noobs with devil fruits, or that's like very like circumstantial, like when Luffy gets locked into a room in Alabasta and the room fills with water. In real combat, unless they're in the middle of the ocean, which like that's like never happening, it's just so Think about how many fights in One Piece are on land, and think of how many One Piece fights are in the ocean. If you get the chance to change one thing in One Piece, what would you change? It's hard to say. Better dreams for the Straw Hats. Do you think strong hockey can negate all devil fruits? Nah, I don't really get that vibe. Yo, what's up, Redmayne? You can pronounce it any way you want. It's the same way you'd pronounce land without the D. Land's the bag. Okay. Change Chopper to Law. What do you mean by that? How would you feel if Emu turned out to be a buggy type that bluffed his way to the top? I don't know. I would have mixed feelings for sure, because like we gotta keep in mind, guys, like look at Emu symbolically, like look at Emu from like the narrative perspective. They have been king of the world for like, if we take the route of assuming that Emu is from the Void Century, Emu's been the king of the world for like the past almost millennium, right? It would be so weird for the final fight against the king of the world the past millennium to be against someone goofy. I feel like I'd much rather want a really intense fight where Luffy's just like covered in blood, he's completely exhausted, like he's pushed to his absolute limit. Maybe Luffy loses a hand, versus like a silly fight at the end. So I guess it's subjective. I'd rather want Emu to be just so ridiculously overpowered. Like, you know, the classic One Piece villain. Luffy approaches the main antagonist of the arc. You see that Luffy is nowhere near that enemy's level. 2 or 3 fights happen between Luffy and the antagonist, and Luffy gets better and gets better and gets better. Then the final fight between Luffy and the antagonist, Luffy gets a big jump boost, like a big jump start, and defeats them. Versus like a silly fight. Yeah, you're right. It's really tough to even push Luffy into water because of his future sight and Conqueror's coding. Weakness to water seems no big deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal. You know what? That's fine. Like, being weak to water in One Piece, like this late into the story, endgame, it doesn't have to be the biggest deal, bro. Emu has the Millennium Puzzle confirmed. What's that? Who is stronger, do you think, Mihawk or Shanks? I don't even think like there's no. So first of all, here I'm gonna shoot that whole thing down. Mihawk and Shanks is not worth debating because you don't have enough information. Yo, what's up, Kai? What's good, bro? When did I start reading One Piece? I got into One Piece because of the anime, regretfully. That was in like 2015, but it took me a really long time to go through it because I just wasn't like caring too much. And eventually I think I got to Zoe in the anime and I was like, bro, I can't take this anymore. And I switched to the manga. Then I read from Zoe to current chapter, and I think current chapter was 985. Then I was like, all right, you know what? I need to just restart. So I'm all the way to chapter 1. I read it all the way through. And now I'm going through another reread right now. I'm always rereading a story. I'm not forcing myself to read 20 chapters a day, but I do try my best to consistently reread the story. That way I'm sharp as hell. Oh, the pyramid thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! Shout out to my boy Narrator for the 5. The Emu fruit fight won't have devil fruit powers because the moon's aligning will stop all powers temporarily. That feels like that would be a very long, sophisticated theory that led to that conclusion. But that would be Luffy without. Okay, how do you guys feel about Luffy versus Emu and Luffy can't use his fruit the whole time? A hockey fight would be kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Is it just me, or does like a hockey fight would sound boring? Like, okay, coding, future sight, coding, future sight, coding, future sight. Like almost, I was gonna say almost like Katakuri, but not so much. Thank you to my boy Narrator with the 5 though. Appreciate you always supporting me, bro. Always coming through with the theories, man. Narrator, hey, chat, don't sleep on Narrator, bro. Narrator be dropping the theories, bro. My boy just tapping in live while I'm here at work. Love catching your vids live. Hey, that's what's up, bro. I got you. Is it Vinx? I'm pretty sure you've been here before. Luffy has to beat Emu with his fruit. Luffy versus Blackbeard fruitless is cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky. Cause like I just feel like Luffy without his fruit is like, it's not even Luffy then. Like I think like, yeah, the imagination's one thing, but like Luffy without being rubbery and shit, That's not Luffy. Like, what makes Luffy is he's a rubber man. But, you know, just because you have 1 or 2 fights in the story where he doesn't use the fruit, it's not the biggest L to One Piece, you know? Just because here and there, like let's say he did fight one of these guys without a fruit. That doesn't take away too much from the story, because like every other fight, Luffy's using his fruit. But I would still prefer Luffy to use his fruit against Emu. Do you think Luffy gonna surprise Kizaru with his speed? Yes. The truth of the matter, shout out to Stein Exos, guys. If you guys know Stein Exos on YouTube, he makes supreme, superb, awesome, great factual videos. I co-sign Stein Exos 100%. If you guys ask me any of my favorite One Piece YouTubers, it's Stein Exos, and it's only Stein Exos. He has a video explaining why there's like a few different characters in One Piece that are faster than light. So me personally, I think the whole aspect of like, oh, Kizaru moves at the speed of light, it's not that impressive when you're looking at like top level fighters. It's whatever. Luffy's already faster than light. Luffy without his fruit is great thematically because it proves his fruit never carried him. He isn't strong because he's okay. Just because he doesn't use his fruit, like that's not like definitive proof that his fruit doesn't carry him. Because like the thing with Luffy, you could be gifted something really good, someone could give you a really good tool, but if you don't know how to use it, then it's ultimately pointless, right? Luffy still had to remember when Luffy ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi, he still had to train for Gomu Gomu no Pistol for like 10 years. You guys remember that? Luffy trained Gomu Gomu no Pistol for 10 years, and he still had to have life or death situations throughout the story just to improve. When you say that Luffy gets carried by the fruit, emphasis on carry, that means Luffy does nothing and the fruit just does everything, which there's no way anyone genuinely believes that. Even if like his fruit, because like I'll put it this way, right? There's 2 concepts when like scaling people or like looking at like fighters in like video games and shit, right? You have barrier to entry and you have a skill ceiling. Now, barrier to entry, that means how difficult is it to use something? That's what barrier to entry is. And then skill ceiling means like if your maximum potential with that fighter or fruits or whatever, how strong is it? What's the ceiling? I would assume Luffy's fruit, the barrier to entry would probably be pretty high. Using rubber, he had to learn Gomu Gomu no Pistol for like 10 years. The barrier to entry based off that would be high. And then just unlocking Nika, unlocking gear 2nd, unlocking gear 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I would say the barrier to entry is pretty high. Luffy had to work to make the Nika fruit good. But the skill ceiling's super high. Like if you had the Gomu Gomu no Mi or the Nika fruit and you used it to the maximum potential, you'd be super high up. You'd be like top 1. So my whole thing, I would never in a million years say that Luffy's carried by the fruit. So to me, I wouldn't need to see Luffy I wouldn't have to see Luffy fight without his fruit to know he's not carried by the fruit. Like that's already proven already. Shout out to my boy Smokey with the 5. Why you keep saying there isn't any proof for Mihawk versus Shanks? Do you read the Vivri cards or SBSs? It literally says Mihawk is better. Read the Vivri cards. What you're talking about is Mihawk being listed as the world's strongest or world's greatest swordsman. That is swordsmanship. And I know, thank you for the super chat, but you're baiting me into the Shanks versus Mihawk conversations, debates. I'm not invested because that kind of conversation is like so old now. But Shanks versus Mihawk, you're talking about a swordsmanship fight. Shanks can be a swordsman but fight outside of swordsmanship. Law can be a swordsman but fight outside of swordsmanship. King can be a swordsman and fight outside of swordsmanship. Roger could be a swordsman and fight outside of swordsmanship. That's what I'll leave my take on. I'm not too invested in like Shanks versus Mihawk conversations. Shout out to my boy Black Lighting for the 10. Speaking of Mihawk, in the story of One Piece, we have never seen what Oda means by sword skill. Since all Zoro trains is strength and haki, what's your opinion on sword skill? Sword skill is not the same thing as general fighting. We don't, and like what you said, Oda has never properly defined what a swordsmanship fight is. You could assume it's only swords. You could assume it includes hockey, but there's no list of like, okay, a swordsmanship fight, it's X, Y, and Z. Oda was never clear with that. So the safe assumption, without stepping over people's toes, is that a general fight, just a fight with like no rules, a general fight, is not the same thing as a swordsmanship fight. Just for the simple fact that it's called a swordsmanship fight lets you know that your options and what you can and can't do in the fight is limited. So even if Shanks is a swordsman, right? He uses a sword, he's a swordsman. That doesn't mean he never fights outside of swordsmanship battles. Does that make sense, guys? Like, you can't assume that Shanks only uses a sword. There's no way to prove that. There's no way to prove that. Shout out to my boy Black Lightning for 10. But yeah, I'm done with the Shanks and Mihawk convos. It's just Shanks versus Mihawk has been going on probably like 10 years IRL, and it never changed. Nothing has changed in that conversation. 1070 will drop, and Shanks versus Mihawk conversations will be the same exact thing. 1084 will drop. It'll still be the same thing. What's your biggest fear for One Piece future? The ending being very bad. I highly doubt Oda will ruin the end of One Piece, but that is a fear. Let me see if I can. Fuck. Who saw that? Chat, did you guys see that shit? Show y'all this little fruit cup. Oh my god, I spilled more. Fuck. Dude, if I can't get it on screen, I'm gonna just give up. Bro! Alright. Come on, focus camera. There we go. Got some cherries in here. I think there's some mango pieces in here. Delicious, bro. By Del Monte. Evil Cotton 4K dripping your sauce on me. What? I am a bot. ASMR Muckman. Take your L. Me? Bro, ain't no way the ending's bad. It's been planned forever. I agree. Evil drippy in more ways than one. Yo, Jordan, you're wildin', bro. Hey, Abine, what's good, bro? Started some content on my channel bringing One Piece to starters. Shout out to my boy Abine, guys. I saw someone speculating Kuma will teleport Law and Blackbeard. Your thoughts? I think, okay, so let's assume that Kuma knows Law and Blackbeard are fighting. Is there any reason Kuma would care? I think Kuma is way more invested into Bonnie than he is with that fight. That's my thoughts on it. I wholeheartedly believe, and y'all will see, give me like 3, 4, 5 more chapters, guys. Kuma will be on Egghead. And don't forget, I've been saying this for how long now? A month? You heard it here first. Without a shadow of a doubt, Kuma will be on Egghead. For years. Super theory. Shanks makes Luffy realize that he ate the gum fruit by telling him he eat gum fruit. Because he knows telling him the fruit's OP and he's mad. Luffy, imagine his body. I feel like I understand what you're saying. Shanks basically told Luffy he's made of rubber, so Luffy is rubber. Like, that's what Luffy thinks. Yeah, it seems like the most likely option. Honestly, how do you, the Straw Hats, or how do I think? How do I think the Straw Hats stack up to Blackbeard Pirates when they have over 6 levels, 6 prisoners? The Straw Hats have to get a power boost before they fight Blackbeard Pirates. Otherwise, it's a complete ass pool. Yo, mods, can someone drop a link to Stein Exos's channel in the chat for me? Yeah, the Straw Hats are gonna have to get a major boost. I'm thinking like maybe Vegapunk can work with Frankie to get Frankie a little bit stronger. Then maybe when the Straw Hats go to Elbaf, maybe Giants and people on Elbaf teach the Straw Hats some hockey. That would be great. I would much rather have the Straw Hats get trained with their hockey, and then the Straw Hats on their own, what's the word? Own premonition? Provision? I don't know the word. I want the Straw Hats to be trained by other people in hockey, and then I want the Straw Hats themselves to improve with their items on their own volition. Thank you, Steven. Like I don't want someone to teach Nami how to use the cloud stick. I want Nami to like pull some shit, you know, from herself. But then like the thing, that's why I say like the Straw Hats should be trained by hockey, because the Straw Hats aren't gonna learn hockey on their own. Like that's why the Marines have hockey training. I don't know why Luffy and Zoro don't teach the rest of the crew hockey. Luffy thinks it's just a group of friends, man. It's just a group of friends and he has faith in them, bro. Who do you think has the strongest crew right now, Blackbeard or Shanks, since Blackbeard has Aokiji? Very close. I don't think I have a comfortable way to prove either side. But if the Blackbeard pirates were to come across the red hair pirates, I feel like the Blackbeard pirates would win. For you guys that are curious in Stein Exos' channel, I'm gonna drop the link to his channel in chat. Please go support his content. Go support him as a creator. He works really hard to make like really good videos. If you guys had like, I'll tell you a very simple way, right? To look at Stein Exos. If you turned me into a power scaler, because you know what, with me, bro, when I make theories, I'm coming through with the facts. If you turn me into a power scaler, that's Stein Exos. My $10 super chat didn't show up for some reason. Which real life person do you think Emu would look like? Really? No way. I hope, did they charge you the money for the super chat? Because I don't think it went through for me either. I hope it didn't, bro. Like if you're gonna spend money, you need to get your money back. Or get your money's worth, bro. The theory in the bottom on book, theory in the bottom or button on book one, he look a card from what? I don't know what that means, bro. Could you reword that? They charged you? No way. I don't see it anywhere. Like I don't see it in my viewer activity, and I don't see it in the stream chat either. Bro, that's BS. What did you ask though? You said where is it? Which real life person do you think Emu would look like? Dude, I feel like Emu is literally not even gonna be like a human. Like I feel like Emu is gonna be like an alien, like a non-binary creature, like a fucking, like an alien, a being. Like they aren't male or female. It's just gonna look like a humanistic, non-binary creature. Because if you guys are curious on my take on Emu, I think Emu is a sea devil. I think Emu is the devil of One Piece. It's a really good theory. Go on my channel whenever you guys have time. Go watch it. The title, you can see Luffy and Emu on it, and it says, or like my envision of Emu, and it says Sea Devil on it. Go watch it. It's a very good video. Emu is a critter. Emu's a parasite. Emu's a lizard. Yeah, Emu's a lizard person. Nah, I think Emu's a sea devil though. Go watch that video, guys. I was in my bag. That video. Is Sanji faster than Luffy? Hell no. What's up, man? Just woke up here late or woke up late. Uncle Snacks was good, bro. Monkey D Freeze, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Emu is Luffy's mother is like the most forced theory of all time. It's so forced. It's so forced. Can you please put a timer so that there's a track of chapter release? If I put a timer, people are still gonna ask when the chapter's dropping, bro. I did that before. I had a timer on the screen for when the chapter's dropping and people still asked. But hey, fuck it, I'll do it for you. Let me talk to the admin real quick. He said, okay, I think the chapter drops in around an hour from now. I was talking to the admin earlier. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me read this real quick. All right. So I just talked to Hidden Island guys, or Hidden Island. He was telling me we can add a filter. That way you guys can see the chapters and I don't get copyright striked. But in order to do that, guys, the screen is gonna be a weird color. Oh shit. Oops. No, I gotta do that to the chapter at the bottom left page. I'm gonna do a color correction. What color do you guys want the web page to be? Blue? Let me see if it works. Yeah, blue. Is that good, guys? Let me see. I can make it a little bit bigger. Something like this. And then maybe I could turn the color down a little bit. 1 second. I heard a notification go off. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think. Oh, it's opacity. Okay, so I'm gonna make it blue. Then I lower the opacity a little bit. Oh, but that lowers the opacity of the whole window. Maybe it has to be a light blue. Like this? Or is that horrible? What do you guys think? Let me see. I heard a notification go off. You need to filter me? Shout out to my boy narrator for the 4 months. How do you feel about the Straw Hat crew being affected by Nika's power? Could this explain Sanji's powers? A subconscious dream or Zoro's Ashura and Grim Reaper? Nah, I don't think the Nika would really affect the Straw Hats unless it's like unless it's something excuse me. Unless it's something like Luffy making their eyes pop out of their head. Like what happened in 1044. I don't think like Luffy will affect their dreams unless my theory about Luffy's dream is correct. My theory about Luffy's dream is that he wants to make other people's dreams come true. Surface level, you guys probably disagree. You guys have to watch the video to see why I came to that conclusion. That would be the only kind of way that I would see like Nika affecting the Straw Hats. Because other than that, like I can't really think of a way for, you know, the whole dream aspect to interfere, you know? Let me try something really quick, chat. I did not want to do that. Let's try 200 and then left 200. I'm gonna try to make this more narrow. That way we can make the page bigger. Like that. I want to figure out how to turn the blue down. Is anyone in chat good with OBS? I'm trying to figure out how to make the color correction lower. I added like a blue color correction, but it's too strong. Let me see. Maybe this? Do you think we could avoid copyright like this, guys? Thank you to my boy Narrator for the super chat and the membership though. Oda not gonna rush the story, or is he? No, I don't think he's gonna rush the story, because Oda, look, the reason why One Piece is so good is because Oda knows proper storytelling. Oda knows his proper storytelling. So for him to rush the end and have One Piece have a bad ending, that just goes against everything that he's shown us the whole story. Like, think about it. If he makes the end of One Piece garbage, people are gonna feel like, yo, what happened? Like, you were doing fine the whole time. Like, you couldn't make this story end good. People don't want to read a whole story for it to have a terrible ending. And I'm pretty sure Oda's aware of that. Oda's like, yo, my fans have been reading One Piece for fucking 1,000 chapters. I'm not gonna make the ending of One Piece bad. Cause then what's the point of reading One Piece if it's mostly bad? There's no point. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I went a little too overkill on the chapter size. Let's do something like this. All right, is this good, guys? Like this size right here? I don't want to make it too big. That's my take on it. It's just a leopard? What do you mean? Doflamingo coming back? I think so. I think Doflamingo coming back would be good for not only his character in the National Treasure of Morj, but also for Cross Guild. When we were getting that lore drop from Cross Guild, I was saying like, yo, we need to have Doflamingo get recruited, man. We need Doflamingo recruited to the Cross Guild. All right, I tried my best for this. Oh, why does it move the whole thing down? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure this out real quick. All right, that should be good enough. Good enough. Let me see what it looks like for color pages, though. It's gonna be colored all weird because I added a tint. Hopefully, this stops us from getting copyright strike. Let me see. Any other questions, guys? Does Buggy have last ancient weapon? No, I think the last ancient weapon is going to be on Elbaf. Again, I have a video on this topic. I highly suggest you guys, whenever I'm not streaming, binge watch my channel, okay? Because a lot of the questions we get in chat, I have videos about, and they're good videos. So my take on the ancient weapons is, it seems like there's a pattern, like they're connected to royalty, because now Pluton's connected to Momonosuke, then Poseidon is connected to Shirahoshi. It's connected to royalty, and they always, like, Luffy always ends up befriending the people affiliated with the ancient weapon as well as the island. So I don't think Uranus is going to be an outlier, or like Uranus is like in enemy hands. I think it's going to be like the past two ancient weapons. It's going to have some type of connection with royalty, and Luffy's going to have the ancient weapon on his side. Luffy's gonna befriend it. So my take is that the ancient weapon Uranus is gonna be on Elbaf. If you remember when Shiki pulled up on Roger during Ed War, Shiki asked Roger where the ancient weapon is. What he was referring to was obviously Uranus, because Poseidon wasn't born at that time, plus Pluton was not discovered under Wano, if I'm not mistaken. And the interesting thing is that the egg on Roger's ship was in the middle of that scene of Shiki asking where Uranus is. Right? That egg that people talk about, the egg on Roger's ship, that was on the ship during the moments of Shiki asking where Uranus is. So I think, you know, Uranus in Greek mythology being connected to the sky, wind, and rain, it would make a lot of sense for that egg on Roger's ship to be Uranus, or the ancient weapon Shiki was referring to, therefore fitting a kind of bird agenda. Let me find you the video for you guys that want to watch it, my whole take on Uranus, because I go into a lot of detail in that video. And actually it did pretty good. It has 86,000 views. For you guys that want to watch a Uranus video by me, I have the link in chat right now. What if Luffy's devil fruit is the ancient weapon? I doubt that. Again, just because of the whole thing that I just kind of explained. Also, just go watch that video, because I went on like a huge tangent about it. That would just take too much explaining right now. Does Luffy do time travel? No. Chat, let me ask you guys. Chat, does Luffy do time travel? Yes or no, chat? Yes or no? Let me see. Let me see. Nah, hell nah, no, yes, I hope not, yes, no, wasted his effort, slowly in one direction, no. Emu will probably have, I think Emu would probably have like time travel. Like guys, when we're talking about Emu, we're talking about, again, the king of the world. I think Emu is gonna have the most OP power anyone could ever imagine. We talk about Marco flying and healing himself for generation or whatever. We talk about Luffy with the imagination. We talk about Foxy freezing time, which, think about it, if you gave a really strong person Foxy's fruit, they would demolish the world. You talk about the Gura Gura no Mi, splitting Marineford in half. You talk about the Yami Yami no Mi. All these fruits, ridiculously strong, right? But Emu's, in my opinion, if we're all gonna agree here, under fair circumstances, Emu is going to be the final villain. Wouldn't it make most sense to have the final villain the strongest enemy that Luffy ever faces? Surely the final villain of One Piece will be the strongest character that Luffy ever fights. Or am I tripping, chat? Let me know. Am I creditless? Am I creditless? What if Foxy's Emu? Bro, Foxy's fruit is actually pretty broken, bro. Like, even non-awakened. Think about it, like with Foxy literally freezing people. Like if you gave someone with a lot of reaction speed or high reaction speed and high combat speed Foxy's fruit, bro. Okay, like who's someone in One Piece that's like naturally really fast? Zoro, right? Zoro doesn't have a fruit, he's naturally fast, speed blitzing people. If you gave Zoro Foxy's fruit, oh my god. Like people, I feel like people undermine Foxy's fruit just because Foxy himself is a goofball. But think about how OP that fruit is. Nah, surely Zoro is faster than Kuro. Zoro gotta be faster than Kuro. Current Zoro. You're not tripping, but Oda could twist it, make Emu not strong. I don't see him doing that. My boy, do you remember off the top of your head the approximate chapter in which Vivi holds her speech to the entire country about how she met the Straw Hats? Was that during Alabasta? Or at the end of Alabasta? Or is that like post, where like we see what happens to the kingdoms of the past? What part was that? Because then I could just tell you the end of Alabasta. So I guess you could go. What I like to do when I'm trying to find something, I go on Google, I type in Alabasta arc, then the first link there is the wiki. The end of the Alabasta arc is chapter 217, so it's probably from chapter 207 to 217. Shout out to my boy Narrator for another super chat. Gang shit, my boy Narrator. Shout out to Narrator. We need to start calling him Werator. Fuck it. Caleb, what's good, bro? Shouts out for him for the 2. Imagine if S Mihawk had Sugar's hobby fruit. Exactly. Narrator, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's certain people in One Piece where like if they don't have a fruit and they're insanely strong, if you gave them the right fruit, broken. My theory is that behind each volume of One Piece, you can see the map of Galilee. It's a foreshadowing like what One Piece is a fictional story. by people 12 from our world. See, on the behind each volume of One Piece, you can see the map of Galilee. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let me see. You're talking about like, let me see. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. There's like a kind of map design going across the top right here. See it, guys? Right here. Is it actually a map of Galilee though? I just figured it was like a generic map. How do you know that's Galilee? Oh, it says something on it. Stato. Oh, they actually have words on the map. You guys can also see it on like the cover sometimes too. It's really small. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Like right here, there's like a compass thing right here. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see like the little thing right here? Like lines across. There's like the background of like this whole design is a map. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Is it actually Galilee though? It seems really small. I said something on it. S-Hawk gotta have something crazy. Exactly, bro. If you give S-Hawk Buggy's fruit, it's a wrap. If you give S-Hawk Buggy's fruit, it is a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Then how do you go against someone who can control time? You can't. You would have to just break all logic. What if S-Hawk can go invisible as well? Why would he have invisibility? Lunarians can't go invisible. What would make S-Hawk go invisible? Regarding your Shiki comment, I just don't understand why he'd be asking Roger in that moment, where did you find Uranus, as it's in front of him rather than demanding Roger to hand it over. What's up, Aaron? Did he, wait, I'm confused with what you said. Are you saying he asked where Uranus is? Looks good, Aaron. I feel like Shanks will be Luffy's final fight. Agree to disagree? Let me see something real quick. I think the filter, oh shit, I almost just closed OBS. All right. Sanji's raid suit. Yeah, but S-Hawk doesn't have Sanji's raid suit. The last fight will be Battle Royale. What do you say? More than likely. We know there's a lot of people in the game. Marines, pirates. I don't think all pirates are going to work together. Some pirates are going to go off and do their own thing. So Marines, pirates, world government, revolutionaries. If there's enough factions entering the final war, then it just seems like a battle royale. I would literally give every Seraphim the hobby and take over the world. Yeah, it'd be pretty broken. Because earlier you were saying that Shiki asked Roger where he found Uranus. You get the point though. I didn't mean literally asking him where Uranus was. He was asking him about the ancient weapon and the context of it. I don't know if he specifically said where it was, but like the message that Shiki was portraying in the story was the same. Shout out to my boy Big T for the 3. Big T for the 343. You think Vegapunk knows how to use more than one devil fruit? Like give people multiple devil fruits? I don't know, man. Chat. Let's ask chat. Guys, chat. Do you think Vegapunk knows how to give somebody more than one devil fruit without them dying? I want to lean towards no, because again, this kind of emphasizes Blackbeard's body. I suppose that maybe Vegapunk, I guess Vegapunk could know how Blackbeard does it, but he can't pull it off for whatever reason. But I wouldn't necessarily say that Vegapunk has to know, because he doesn't even know how to replicate a Logia. He doesn't know how to replicate a Zoan. Almost said Logia. Vegapunk doesn't know how to. If you know, you know. Just give me a second, guys. Hopefully no one caught that. Vegapunk doesn't know how to replicate a Zoan, right? Because he failed to oh my god. He failed to replicate Kaido's fruit. So he doesn't know how to replicate a Zoan. If he doesn't even know how to replicate a Zoan devil fruit, then surely he wouldn't know how to give someone multiple fruits. I feel, me personally, if I was a scientist, or just like my observation on the One Piece story, I feel like it would be easier for someone to extract and like duplicate a Zoan fruit than it would be to figure out how to give someone 2 devil fruits. Because like what we have to understand is someone having 2 devil fruits goes against like the golden rule of One Piece. It seems like the golden rule is like, okay, if you eat a devil fruit, you drown, you become weak or whatever. And you know, another subset of that is like, oh, you eat a second fruit, you die. It seems like too important of a staple. Like I feel like the revelation of how to duplicate a fruit would be before and easier than how to have multiple fruits. I think Blackbeard's gonna be the only dude with multiple fruits. So like I don't think Vegapunk has to know. Remember your rain god theory? Maybe the sun god has multiple hearts. Why that? Wouldn't that be kind of pointless? If Luffy had multiple fruits, I don't see Luffy eating another fruit. So it'd be like, oh, Luffy, you have multiple hearts, you can eat multiple fruits, but you're not gonna do it. It seems like I'd rather just, why not use that like mechanic for Blackbeard? Because he has multiple fruits. He ate the fire fruit? What? I suddenly ate a smile fruit. We're not gonna talk about what happened. Zoan equals zoo? Is that what it actually translates to? Do you think the Gura Gura no Mi can really destroy the entire planet like Sengoku said, if its true power is more ridiculous than the ancient weapons? I think it was world is subjective. My world can be my town. Your world can be your city. This guy's world can be his country. This other guy's world can be the whole planet. So world is pretty subjective. And my observations from One Piece, I don't think someone's gonna crack the entire planet. If you're able to split Marineford in half, I'd be like, yo, that power destroys the whole world. You know, kind of like an eager exaggeration. I don't think it quite literally splits Earth down the middle, like full split down the middle type thing. I think that, like, Sengoku was kind of exaggerating, kind of gassing up the power. You know, that's my take on it. FNAF is true. Gregory will find One Piece. What do you think about Luffy making sunglasses from his hair? I don't know. All I do know is that fans last week were saying, oh, I know it's really obvious, guys, Luffy would never have the power to bend reality. And now this week, people are like, oh yeah, it was very obvious Luffy was bending reality. We already know that from 1044. You know, it's the classic like One Piece fan logic, bro. When you just shoot down everything, be extremely skeptical to the point you believe nothing, and then when it comes true, talk about how obvious it is. It's a classic One Piece fan. See, my take is like, you don't want to be too gullible, but you don't want to be too skeptical. Think of it like imagine there's like a line right here, right? Imagine there's a line right here. All the way on the left, we have gullible. All the way on the right, or I guess this is your left, right, guys? All the way on the left, we have skeptical. All the way on the right, we have gullible. You don't want to be too gullible, But you don't want to be too skeptical, because then if you're too skeptical and you believe nothing, then you can't really have a conversation with someone. You can't really make a prediction if you're just skeptical of everything. You have to find the balance to properly gauge, oh, what is Oda gonna do next? What is this foreshadowing? What's the answer to this puzzle piece? You have to like properly gauge yourself. Luffy Straw Hat has the Luck fruit. Luffy about to bend literal manga panels. I remember when 1044 dropped, bro. I was talking about that, but I don't know how I feel, man. Like I was saying that maybe at one point Luffy's gonna like punch and like break a panel or something, but I don't know. Kind of, that'd be like breaking the fourth wall. Some people might really hate that. I don't know. Isn't luck Baccarat? What does that mean? Bro, Kaido's channel definitely gonna be Mr. Zoo. No, Kaido's channel is gonna be Tier Zoo. Is that what that channel's called? Tier Zoo? Could he pull a rocket launcher out of his head? Probably. The original fruit's a Logia? Nah, I think the Nika fruit is probably like the first devil fruit ever made. I like, again, like pure speculation on my part, but I think like Nika's will, hockey, dreams, wishes, whatever, was so high and so strong that when he died, it became a devil fruit. It'll be dope if he punches someone through the page towards a different panel. That's insane. Bro, imagine Luffy throws a punch in a panel and it goes through the panel and hits a character in a different panel. That would actually be like very difficult or weird to portray in the anime. They would have to do something completely different or just scrap that. Like, think about it, like Luffy's punching out of a panel and you see his head go across the page and hit another panel. Like, the anime would have to like make that moment look like a manga or something. It would be very weird. Meanwhile, Shanks XX_ Shanks War Stopper COD XX eating the mukbang fruit because Luffy imagined it. That's insane. The anime's holding One Piece back? Facts. What if Nika fruit is the creator of fruits and the Yami fruit is the destroyer manipulator of fruits? I like the first half of that. Like, you had me in the first half. I definitely think like the power of Nika with the imagination and bending reality. I think in the future at some point Luffy's gonna literally like, a kid's gonna be saying like, I want to be a fucking an ice cream man. Or is there ice cream fruit already? Okay, pretend there's no ice cream fruit, or pretend there's no electricity fruit. A kid's gonna be crying like, I want to be an electricity man, and Luffy's gonna be holding an apple. It turns into an electricity devil fruit and he just hands it to the kid. Yes, I didn't misspell that. Nika equals Inca. What's Inca? That sounds familiar. Chat, what's Inca? Yo, Red Hawk, what's good, bro? We really still don't know what they are. Y'all think it's technology. What, devil fruits? As per Kizaru final words, does he support Vegapunk or CP0? We haven't seen Kizaru talk, and I don't know if Kizaru talks. Don't tell me if he talks in 1070. We have not read 1070. I was talking to, let me message the admin right now. Here, I messaged one of the founders of OP Scans. I'm asking him how much longer on the chapter. Inca is Bendy in the ink machine T-posing. Ancient civilization Incas. Inca's a Native American civilization. Leon, you just had to come in clutch with that explanation, bro. Of course, you of all people, bro. Okay, so OP Scans told me they have a few pages done. Yo, you got, bro, who remembers the TCB Gold membership? Y'all remember that? You guys remember TCB Gold membership memes? You know OP Scans has that, guys. OP Scans will let you read the chapter early for $5. Yo, Rio, what's good, bro? Are y'all gonna pay $5 to read OP Scans early? I think it's because like you could read it on OP Scans early for $5, but it doesn't have like the finishing touches type shit. Sorry guys. How early? Hours early. I guess they had it this morning. Civilization of South America and the prediction of end of the world in 2012. Huh. 2012 were the Mayans, not the Incas, but maybe the Incas did have a similar belief. I just got sent something. Can't say nothing. Can't say nothing. Alright guys, but the chapter will be out soon. It'll be out soon. Especially considering how useless he is in terms of power. Wait, what are you talking about? I can't talk about what I just saw. I'm not allowed to. I can't. I saw nothing. I saw nothing. I say nothing. I know nothing. We OP Scans over here. Yes, y'all know we are OP Scans over here, bro. I've been trying to support OP Scans for how long, bro? Months, bro. I was trying to put OP Scans onto the map, bro. I was trying to put OP Scans onto the map, and every week people would talk shit. They'd be like, oh, OP Scans is garbage. I suck TCB dick. I don't suck OP Scans dick. We been OP Scan affiliates, bro. We been OP Scan affiliates. I love the work they do because they're for the community, bro. You know the good thing about OP Scans, bro? OP Scans doesn't delay the chapter. That way they make more money off of ads. Think about it. If OP Scans was running ads on their site for the chapter, they would make you wait. That way you keep going to the site to see if the chapter's there. And when you go onto the site to see if the chapter's there, you have an ad loaded. And when you have an ad loaded, you make money. So delay the chapter for money. OP Scans is for the community, bro. Come on now. Why put out the chapter early and at a good time when you could delay it and make that ad revenue? Bro, it doesn't matter if it's OP Scans or TCB Scans. Both are scans anyway. It's not an official translation. We'll read the viz. Abine, that is such a good way of thinking. Such a good way of thinking. We are OP Scan fans, bro. OP Scan fans, bro, for sure, bro. I love the work they do, bro. And let me tell y'all something. Never compare OP Scans to TCB. You know what you should do? Don't compare OP Scans to TCB. Compare OP Scans to Viz. Like, why would you compare OP Scans to TCB when you know that Viz is the official translations with official scans, better quality, right? And a lot of people, like, they'll read the TCB and then they'll read Viz. So my thing's like, you could just read the OP Scans and then read Viz. Like, what's the point of reading TCB? Like, TCB's gonna be pretty obsolete. Like, why would you want to? Whatever. I don't need to go on about it. we support OP scans though. That's all I'll say, bro. Me personally, I compare OP scans with the officials. I compare OP scans with Viz. Why would I compare OP scans to a fan group? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. The rubber, its originar of Amazonia. Luffy is rubber, elastic, Nika equals Inca. I see what you're saying. I'm gonna look into that. Johan. What will be the weirdest fruit you would desire / wish in the One Piece world? The think. No. Bro, actually, now that I think about it, if I was in One Piece, I would want Vegapunk's fruit. I would either want Vegapunk's fruit or Law's fruit. I can't really think of a fruit that I would want that doesn't exist. Maybe I'm not creative enough. I'd want either Vegapunk or Law's. Other than that, I don't know, bruh. Vegapunk's fruit's a nut. Was there an issue between you and TCB? No, there is no issue with me and TCB. I'm just saying, like, as a consumer, right? It doesn't really matter if I'm like a content creator. As a consumer, why would I wait for TCB when OP Scans puts out the same thing like 24 hours earlier? Like, there's no point. I guess that makes me look bad as a creator for voicing my opinion, but like, I don't really want to be a creator if I have to like hide my opinions and shit. Like, then it's just not, like, to me the whole point of being a creator, like from my point of view, is to like show people how I think and show people my opinions and express myself. If I can't express myself, then what's the point? Fraud Froglet, bro, are you fine? You seem depressed. Who's that? Fraud Froglet. Oh, the die fruit makes you die. Yo, are you good? Is everything okay at home? Is everything okay at home? No, Chris, you're fine, bro. You're fine. I'm just saying. I don't hate you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying my opinion. Whenever, guys, if I'm gonna voice my opinion about some shit, don't think I'm attacking you. Don't think I'm dissing you. I'm just saying how I feel. Majority of the time, bro, if someone has their own opinion, like I find it kind of pointless to debate them. I don't want to debate someone on their opinion. I want to debate someone for their arguments. That's different. Like, if I'm gonna sit down and talk to someone and try to prove something and they're trying to prove something, then yeah, that's debating. But if someone just has an opinion and they're not really willing to debate, then like, I don't see the point, you know? Like, if someone tells me, yo, in my opinion, I like the anime, it's great, I'll be like, cool, I'm not gonna debate the anime. But if you're gonna try to prove why the anime is better than the manga or some shit, then that's different. How dare you have opinions in 2022? Yo, I'm gonna get canceled for my opinions. I'm gonna get canceled, and not on some like not even on like some misogyny type shit or racist type shit, because like, I'm definitely like an ally. Like, I stand with LGBTQ. I stand with, you know, black people, Muslims, Asians. I stand with everybody. But I'm gonna get canceled because I'm just gonna be an asshole with this One Piece shit. People are, bro, someone's gonna make a compilation of every time I like shitted on like a theory. And they're gonna be like, bro, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This evil guy. All he does is make fun of people for their One Piece theories. Fucking asshole. Let me get canceled that way. Vegapunk family equals Leonardo da Vinci. What? That is the most creative shit I've ever heard. Leonardo da Vinci equals Vegapunk family. That's interesting, huh? Theory: Vegapunk will tell Luffy to imagine about food to teach him about the fruit. Ah, Elijah, that's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty cool. N4, bro, do you think there are 4 god devil fruits? So, good question. I'm gonna express to you guys how I look at One Piece. So, when someone has a theory or someone has an idea, I start at neutral ground. I don't think against it, and I don't instantly believe it. I stand at neutral ground. So the question is, do you think there's 4 God devil fruits? I'm neutral ground. Then I look at what the story has. If I look at the story, Skypiea said on one page, sun god, forest god, earth god, rain god. And we know that a sun god was a devil fruit, and it became Joy Boy, Nika, Luffy, whatever. Basically, the sun god became a devil fruit. Now, that's reason to believe that earth god, forest god, rain god would be fruits as well. But I would not say that reason to believe is confirmation. It's strong evidence, but I wouldn't say it's confirmation, because Oda could just, if he wanted to, not do those 3 other fruits and it wouldn't be a plot hole. People would be like, oh, whatever, he just chose to not do them. But again, there's reason to believe they will be fruits. Now, if you look at the whole rest of the story, there's no real reason to say, oh, those other gods, those 3 other gods, there's no way they could be fruits because of this thing right here. There's nothing in the story that is that assumption or that is that case. So from a logical, fair point of view, I would say there's reason to believe there are 3 other gods of devil fruits. That's my take on it. That's how I look at One Piece. That's how I act. I look at the context of the story. There's nothing in One Piece that like proves there won't be 3 other gods. There's nothing. There is nothing. So to answer your question, go check out my last video. Who was that even asked that question? Shout out to Stroofy in chat. Big shout out to my boy Stroofy. Whoever that was that asked about the gods of One Piece, go watch my last video. I made a video about why Blackbeard is the rain god. That's definitely one of those theories where like when you hear someone say that, you're like, no, fuck that. But when you actually look at the case, it is extremely strong. So I highly advise you guys to go watch that video. You can't really judge it face value. Okay, Evil, answer this. What is your view on the society we live in? Not good. People are not focusing on things that matter. People focus on things that don't matter. And people are very selfish. You know? Instead of focusing on, you know, someone's religion, we should realize that someone's human. Instead of focusing on someone's sexuality, we should focus on how they're human. These one singular traits don't make up a whole person. And my last thing I'll say, because this is not a preachy stream, my last thing is like, I find human beings a lot of the time to be selfish because, you know, in human nature, we'll tell people and we'll tell ourselves, oh, me, I'm not this one thing. And since I'm not this one other thing, I don't care what happens to them. If they get shot, killed, murdered, R-word, whatever horrible thing, demoralized, what's the phrase I'm looking like, you know, hated. Oh, I don't care about them because I'm not them. That's just a horrible way of thinking. I think you should be an ally to humans. Evil for Hokage. Bro, everyone's quick to expose each other for nothing. That's true. Everything, bro. Bros, let me tell you guys a tip, bro. Don't say anything questionable on the internet. It doesn't matter where you say it, how you say it. People, bro, DMs are not even DMs. Direct messages are not direct messages. The screenshot button exists. Like if someone really wanted to, they could screenshot your direct message, whatever that's supposed to mean, and just post it everywhere. Okay, by the statement you gave here right now, I respect you in my life right now. I can say at least you are smart and I see the world like you want to and not by how the world want you to see the world. Exactly. I always try to think in a logical, healthy way. Listening to somebody and doing something just because they say it doesn't automatically make it true, healthy, or logical. Is Admiral equal to Yonko? Hell no. Chat, yes or no? Is Admiral equal to Yonko? My answer, hell no. 2 words. Marineford, Wano. That's it. Admiral is below Yonko. And guess what? That's fine. That's fine. Admiral being beneath Yonko is fine. It's okay. Admirals are still strong. Like, my point of view is, yes, even if admirals are weaker than Yonko, that doesn't mean admirals get walked over. Admirals still put in work. Like, an admiral is going to beat Zoro. If Zoro fought Fujitora right now, if Zoro fought Green Bull right now, he loses. So just because admiral are beneath Yonko, that doesn't mean they're mid. 100% zero doubt Yonko over admiral. That's another one. I knew someone was gonna say that. Fleet Admiral equals Yonko? Hell no. We have this conversation a lot, so I'm just gonna summarize it very quickly. Akainu wanted to become Fleet Admiral. At that time, Robin and other people told us that the strongest force of the Navy was the admirals, the 3 of them. Not the 4 of them, the 3 of them. Right? The reason they said that is because the Fleet Admiral is a political position. It is a political position. If they send, they're not sending Akainu to Egghead, they're sending fucking Kizaru. They didn't send Akainu to Wano, they sent Green Bull. It is a political position, right? So that's step 1. Step 2, it took this Fleet Admiral 10 days. It took a Fleet Admiral 10 days to beat an Admiral. That gap is so tiny that it's not even worth mentioning there's a gap. That gap is so minuscule, it's not even worth talking about the gap. So in my opinion, Fleet Admiral equals Admiral. Like, just because, so think about it, think about it logically, guys. Think about it logically, right? Simple logic right here, guys. Simple logic, right? Let's have a thought experiment. It is factually proven that Fleet Admiral is a political position. Do you think him going into a political position would make him better at combat faster than the admirals? Think about that. If he went into a political position and still trained, why would he grow faster than, say, Kizaru? Fleet Admiral equals Admiral. Yonko, okay, I'll put it, Yonko is greater than Fleet Admiral equals Admiral. Garp is a complete outlier, we know that. None of the admirals are Yonko level, and considering that Roger was a pirate king, obviously Garp was over Yonko level, right? I think it's, everyone can kind of agree that, like, besides Zebek, Roger's top 1, right? So Garp's a complete outlier. Garp's, like, why even bring Garp into the conversation? We know that Garp would destroy Kizaru, right? Can we agree? Guys, Prime Garp, does Prime Garp beat Kizaru? He probably destroys Kizaru. So, like, why even mention him? It seems pointless. Garp is most definitely over Admiral. I feel like the Admiral believers, I don't even want to say believers, the Admiral dick riders are like grasping for straws. Bro, it's fine. Admiral equals Admiral. Kong is not Kong. Garp is a complete outlier. Complete outlier. Kizaru is not going toe to toe with a Yonko. And it took Akainu 10 days to beat an Admiral with Pokemon type advantage. Yeah, Inu had a Pokemon type advantage, and it still took him 10 days. Bro, Luffy versus Kaido was in a night. It was one night. Kaido versus Luffy was one night. It took them 10 days. But I'm done with that whole like Inu shit. There's no reason to believe he's significantly above Admiral. King J says what's even more hilarious is Kuzan has a devil fruit disadvantage. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. It don't make no, it doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Charizard versus Snorunt. Admiral are below Yonko, but Garp is no more than Admiral. Garp is 100% Admiral. I cannot believe. Are you saying Kizaru equals Roger? If you think Garp is Admiral level, then you think Kizaru equals Roger. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Garp turned down the Admiral position. He's fit to be Admiral. Yeah, but see, that's the manipulative thing, though. People will say that Garp turned down Admiral. Oh, so he could be an Admiral if he wanted. But if we're talking about power strength, Garp's prime, I would bet any amount of money, far exceeded the range of Admiral. So I don't like the idea like, oh, he could be like Garp could be an Admiral if he wanted to. Like, yeah, sure, he could be an Admiral, but he would be way stronger than the other ones. Imagine Charizard took 10 days to melt ice. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't want to talk any more about this shit. It's so silly. It's so silly. It's so silly. Being Fleet Admiral means nothing. Big T. Preach. We're gonna call you Big Preach. What are your top book recommendations? The Master Key System, Think and Grow Rich, even though the author is not the greatest dude. And what's it called? Striking let me look it up real quick. It's a Bruce Lee book. Striking Thoughts. Yeah, so the Master Key System, I recommend everyone on planet Earth to read the Master Key System. There's life before Master Key System and there's life after Master Key System. You will never look at life the same. It'll change life drastically. You will go read it. Master Key System. The second one, Think and Grow Rich. And then the third one is Striking Thoughts. Kong's useless, he's done nothing. Bro, the only way Kong will be useful is if we see like a flashback of him. The only way Kong would be useful is if we see a flashback. That's the only way. Isn't he like 80 plus years old? He's way out of his prime. Luffy negs Inu coat. Monkey D. Kong. Why the Kid of Garp? It's very old. Goldie Roger's very young. Well, no, wasn't Roger like 50 when he died? That was like 20 years ago. Wasn't he like 55 when he died, or 40 or something like that? I think he was like in his 40s. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so Roger was 53 when he died, and that was 25 years ago. So Roger current day would be 78, which is older than Dragon. Dragon's only like 55, right? Roger's like 23-ish, around 23 years older than Dragon. Roger was above Garp and Son Goku by far. That's not true. When Garp was in jail and what am I saying? When Roger was in jail, Roger was begging Garp to take care of his son Ace. And during that conversation, Garp told Roger about how they used to fight to the death on numerous occasions. Fighting to the death on numerous occasions is not evidence that Roger was above Garp by far. One Piece fans underestimate kids so much. Facts. Roger is above Garp. Why, guys? Because Marine Garp didn't get Pirate King title. He didn't fight him alone. Where's the evidence of that? You think fodder helping Garp would matter? Oh my god, no way. Do you know the stigma? Oh shit. No. I don't know anything. Abigna, I don't know anything. What if Law's power can also take away someone's eternal youth? And that's how Emu could be defeated. Maybe. But my problem is like the purpose of the perpetual youth in One Piece is so that someone doesn't die. So this just ends up into like a ZKK thing. Like Zoro kills Kaido is the same as Law kills Emu. Like at the end of the day, Kaido is Luffy's fight. Emu is Luffy's fight. Blackbeard is Luffy's fight. I feel like if they took away the power of immortality to Emu, the only point of that would be to kill Emu, right? But if they don't kill Emu, like if someone outside of Luffy kills Emu, then doesn't it seem like they won the job? Like if Zoro killed Kaido, then Luffy didn't beat Kaido, Zoro did. Facts, Law probably already in a blunt. That's crazy. Yo, is anyone in chat smoking Law Pack right now? Who here is smoking Law Pack? Is anyone smoking Law Pack? Who here is smoking that Law Pack? I don't see why he lives. Goldie Roger execution scripted. I guess Oda could make it work, but he would have to be very careful. Law Pack is delicious. Yo, Law Pack in the air is gas or what? He'd still be alive right now if y'all chatters ain't gas him up. God help him if Kuzan pulls up. I don't even think he needs Kuzan's help. Surely you could call this is headcanon, but surely Blackbeard is Yonko level. Like Blackbeard has to be Yonko level, right? The only character in the entire story with 2 devil fruits. Law is not Yonko level. He is not Yonko level. No problem, Anthony. He'll be honest, the story would be so much better and crazier if he dies. Yeah. That's purely subjective. Like, it's just an opinion. Yeah, I think the story would be more interesting if Law dies, yes. But maybe Oda can have Law live and make it more interesting than if he did die. Like how I was talking about like if Blackbeard forces Law to work with him as like an affiliate, kind of like how Luffy and Law had like the affiliation, how they were in alliance. If Blackbeard forces Law to do that, that would be very interesting for the rest of the story. Plus Edward Lowe, the real life pirate that is the inspiration to Law, he used to be a Blackbeard pirate. Law finally dying is literally keeping me engaged with the story. Don't disappoint me, Oda. That's wild. Evil, okay, listen, I might be out of my mind, but I think what if Emu actually fed, I guess you mean of being on top of everything, and when there is Emu versus Luffy, she just surrenders and then Blackbeard will come take her devil fruit. I think the purpose of Blackbeard in One Piece is this super impossible to beat obstacle for Pirate King. Like Blackbeard explicitly stated he wants to become Pirate King. He wants to have his own era. He never once said he wanted to be king of the world. So canonically speaking, Blackbeard's the battle for Pirate King. Whereas Emu is the king of the world and has been king of the world since Joy Boy was wiped out. More than likely, if you believe that Emu is from the Void Century, why would you believe that Blackbeard would be the final villain? Blackbeard didn't cause the One Piece to exist. Blackbeard didn't wipe out the Ancient Kingdom. Blackbeard doesn't stop people from reading poneglyphs. Blackbeard didn't do the Void Century. Everything, to me, the whole story is built up because of Joy Boy and Emu. Again, assuming that Emu is from the Void Century. One Piece as a story would not exist if Emu and Joy Boy did not have conflict. That great treasure wouldn't even be a thing. So Emu is way more important to the story than Blackbeard is. 100%. Now, I'm not saying Blackbeard's not important. Obviously he is, but he's being set up for the Pirate King battle. Like, what, Luffy's gonna have a grand battle against Blackbeard for Pirate King? Go to Emu, the man who caused the corrupt warlords, the man who caused the Void Century. Emu's gonna be like, I don't want to fight, and then it ends, and then Blackbeard has a second fight? Like, doesn't that seem extremely anticlimactic? Think about Sabaody. Luffy saw the Celestial Dragons using people as slaves. That had nothing to do with Blackbeard. The entire story of One Piece, down to the tiniest detail, is because of the world government. I would bet any amount of money on planet Earth. Someone find me a YouTuber with a lot of money. I will bet a YouTuber, go find me one. I'll bet $10,000 Emu's the final villain. Go find me a YouTuber with some money that disagrees. Blackbeard's actually the second to last villain, and some people don't like that. Again, I guess it's just my headcanon, man. It's just my headcanon, the way I see One Piece, but I'm very confident in the finale of One Piece being Emu. It feels so abundantly clear, it's not even worth like debating, really. It's like debating, oh, is Luffy gonna beat Kaido? Well, I guess Morj did do that. But bet the Earth, bet Mr. Morj he created the theory. Wait, what? Morj created what theory? Blackbeard, Usopp, Vaskusha, and Kaku from the same family. That sounds forced. It's because of their nose, huh? Shit, I'm a YouTuber. I got a dub on Blackbeard. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna go broke. You're gonna go broke. Same nose. Yeah, it just seems a little forced. Emu's a parasite. He wants to take over Vivi's body. Blackbeard attacks. He takes over Blackbeard's body instead. Final villain story's Black Emu. So wouldn't that just be fighting Blackbeard twice though? Because surely Luffy's gonna have to fight Blackbeard for the Pirate King. Again, guys, this is why I started off the conversation talking about Blackbeard's dreams, Blackbeard's ambitions. Blackbeard has canonically said he wanted to be Pirate King, but he has never said he wanted to be king of the world. So you should have more stock, you should have more value in a battle for Pirate King against Blackbeard rather than a battle against King of the World with Emu or with Blackbeard. Yo, what if Luffy bends the whole ocean and goes down the whole of Blackbeard's crew in one go? The chapter should be out very soon, y'all. Brody could change his mind. Who? You think you think Oda's gonna change his mind? No way, you genuinely think that. Do you think Blackbeard's aware of Emu's existence? Probably not. Probably not. How does Blackbeard know so much though? And who are his parents from the D clan? Well, you have to analyze what Blackbeard knows. Like for an example, people would say, oh, Blackbeard knows a lot because he picked the Yama Yama no Mi. But like he only knew that because he had the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. It's not like he was connected to Emu or he had a legendary parent. He read the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia, right? So we have to analyze each instance of what makes you think Blackbeard knows a lot and figure out why he learned that in the first place. What's up, West? What's good, Brody? This man joined the chat and just immediately gifts. Shouts out to my boy. Who got it? Cosmos got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shouts out to Cosmos for winning that gifted. Appreciate you, West. Always coming through with the gifted, bro. Every stream, this man West got a gift a membership. By the way, guys, if you guys are new to my channel or new to the stream, look at the top of the stream chat. I have a link to my Discord server. If you guys ever want to talk to me in voice chat, play some video games with me. I want to have a movie night soon. I want to watch Film Z on my Discord. If you guys want to be there, join my Discord, top of the stream chat. I just want to get my server more active. You know, I want more people to talk, more people to be around. You guys could also, like, if you guys miss my streams, we have pings on my server, so the moment the spoilers drop, like I'm talking within seconds of the spoilers dropping, you guys get a ping of the spoilers. And the same thing for the chapter drops of One Piece. Join my Discord. We got like, I don't know, 2,000 something people. I don't know. Let me see. How many members do we got? I know it's a lot of people. 2,312. Film Z's dope. My man West, my boy West. Brody been trying to put me onto the movie. I haven't watched the movies, bro. I just haven't cared too much to watch them. Guys, I think it's time. I think it's time, chat. You know what? Actually, I should put these back on when the chapter drops. I'm gonna have the Dofi shades when the chapter drops. Dofi shades when the chapter drops. Blackbeard being controlled by a demon from the past. I think Blackbeard's a rain god. Go check out my video on that. Straight facts, concrete evidence, all that. Foreshadowing, parallels, inversions. I used every single theory technique on my Blackbeard is the rain god theory. Go check it out. It's the newest video on my channel. Blackbeard is the rain god. Blackbeard knowing about Lunarians is weird. Yeah, I guess it is, but he could have just had a simple conversation with someone. Like, for an example, Marco gave people info about Lunarians, didn't he? No one really questioned that. It should be out soon, guys. It should be out soon. Let me see. Knowing about Lunarians isn't hard if you got Mads. True. There's a million ways they could find out about Lunarians. Think about like fucking Jinbei finding out about Nika. Jinbei learned about Sun God Nika from fucking Who's Who. Does anyone question Who's Who? Or like the mystery jailer guard that told Who's Who about Nika? Bro, no one even questions that. I think we kind of like over exaggerate Blackbeard's knowledge. Like, yes, Blackbeard knows a lot. I 100% agree, but just analyze why he knows things. There's always a reason. Personally, I would love Blackbeard to be connected to Shiki, which, by the way, I have a video on that. The fuck is this? Why is no one talking about the mystery jailer guard? Bro, there's so many like missed opportunities in Wano, bro. One of the videos I'm like most proud of on my channel, guys. Some of you guys have seen this video. Let me go find out what it's called actually. I have a video on my channel. I'm proud of this video, and it was so pointless, not because it was wrong, but because Oda just didn't even go deep into it. He just like introduced something and then just abandoned it. It's called How Kaido, Nika, King, Husu, and Jinbei Are Connected. If you guys remember, Husu said that he saw Jinbei. when he was in jail. But if you pay attention, Jinbei, the only time that could have been, because it was like 12, 13 years ago, whatever, the only time that could have been is when Jinbei went to Impel Down and pulled Arlong out of prison. So I made a video talking about that, how like who's who, when he said, oh, I know you, Jinbei, you're familiar, I've seen you before. I'm like 99% sure he was referring to Jinbei when Jinbei saw, or when Jinbei went and rescued Arlong. But Oda just completely like never dove into that. He literally had Kuzu tell Jinbei, oh, I've seen you before. I'm not gonna explain how though. This is like, come on, Oda, like, and like, I get it. Oda doesn't have to explain everything, but it's just like, there's like certain things in Wano that's like, man, it's so weird, because I feel like when I complain about Wano, it's never for the reasons that for the reasons I see other people complain about Wano. Shout out to my boy, narrator, for another super chat. Okay, Goda is Goda, but can we talk about how the lurking legend was supposed to be the Straw Hats' greatest foe and introduced in Wano? You know what? I think it's time, guys. I think it's time. Today is the day we shoot down the lurking legend conversation. We're gonna talk about it, guys. I considered making a video about it, but maybe I could talk about it on stream instead. Let me pull up the necessary web pages. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you guys. By the way, get your clips ready. Everybody, this is gonna clip like the next 5 minutes, 30 seconds, however long it takes. I'm going to explain to you guys why, without a shadow of doubt, the Rocks Pirates are the lurking legend of One Piece. I have zero doubt. It's basically confirmed. There's no point of even arguing against it, right? Now let me explain. On December 2017, there was a statement from Oda in Jump Festa where he talks about how he'll introduce one of the legends that lurks in One Piece, and it's going to be the greatest enemy the Straw Hats will ever face, and it will hinder their way. And this would be during the Wano arc, right? Fast forward to, you know, June of next year, because again, that was December 2017. Fast forward to June 2018, we learned about the Rocks Pirates. Okay, now the important thing is that the Rocks Pirates is a lurking legend in One Piece, and they even referred to, like, Aki-Inu even referred to Rocks, the Rocks Pirates, as a legend in the One Piece world, right? When Big Mom and Kaido teamed up, they created this alliance that the Straw Hats had to face. You guys remember the Straw Hats having their little fights against Big Mom here and there? Obviously, Luffy fought Kaido. This was the enemy, the return of the Rocks Pirates. And I quote from Aki-Inu, when he found out that Big Mom and Kaido were teaming up, he explicitly said that this is the return of Rocks. So without a shadow of a doubt, the greatest enemy that ever hindered the way of the Straw Hats so far is the alliance of Big Mom and Kaido, since the Straw Hats fought them, dubbed as Rocks Pirates. And they still lurk in the One Piece world, according to Aki-Inu, his own words. So without a shadow of a doubt, the Rocks Pirates is the lurking legend. It's done. They never referred to Inu as a lurking legend, but they referred to the Rocks Pirates as that. And the important context, guys, just to kind of put the nail in the coffin. The important context of the lurking legend, it was the Wano arc. So no, it's not Vegapunk. No, it's not Emu. Rocks Pirates. I think, yeah, it sounds enticing if you're like, oh, the lurking legend is Shiki. The lurking legend is Emu. Sebek's gonna come back. Like, that sounds exciting, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth. Shout out to my boy, let me see. Shout out to my boy, Jet Stormer for the 2. Lurking legend is Vegapunk. Yes, bro, I know that sounds enticing. It sounds interesting, but it's just not the case. You know, I guess you could have your opinion, but without a shadow of a doubt, Oda was referring to the Rocks Pirates, because we never knew the Rocks Pirates existed previous to that December 2017 interview. December 2017, we did not know about the Rocks Pirates. Then in 2018, we learned about the Rocks Pirates. Apparently, bro, when you guys think about it, isn't the Rocks Pirates like such a hack? Like, pretend you never knew about the Rocks Pirates and you told someone, yeah, bro, Kaido, Big Mom, Whitebeard, Shiki were all on the same crew. That literally sounds like a fan fiction. It literally sounds like a fan fiction. And the Rocks Pirates have done really good for the story. The Rocks Pirates have been very good for the story, and I'm very curious to learn more about Sebek. I need to learn more about that dude. But that's my take, guys. Feel free to agree, feel free to disagree, but I highly doubt Oda will ever try to backpedal and talk about the Rocks Pirates unless someone asks him and he's like, oh yeah, I was talking about Rocks. Like, I highly doubt someone's gonna pop up and then Oda's like, yeah, that's the lurking legend. 5 years later, by the way, because the Jump Festa statement of the lurking legend was in 2017. It's been 5 years. 4 years, no, 5 years. Do you think Kaido and Big Mom are dead? Probably not, but I wouldn't really bother like debating about it, you know? I wouldn't really bother debating. Let me see. Let's look at the OP Scans Twitter. Someone said that they said noon, but noon what time zone? Soon, 30 plus minutes. Okay, guys, OP Scans just tweeted 3 minutes ago. In 30 plus minutes, the chapter will drop. He said 30 plus, so I'm thinking the range of 30 to 40. Otherwise, he could have said 40 plus, and that was 3 minutes ago. Guys, give or take, the chapter's dropping in half an hour. Shout out to my man Jet Stormer for the 10. Thank you guys so much for super chatting and supporting me as a creator, supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Jet Stormer, and everyone watching the stream. How flexible are devil fruits? How are devil fruit weapons made? Can you juice it and pour it into something? Flexible. What do you mean by how flexible are they? You don't have to super chat to ask me or to explain. You said how flexible are devil fruits? How are devil fruit weapons made? Again, man, like I gotta side with Vegapunk, bro. I honestly think when someone's dream or desire is so strong, their dream or desire becomes a devil fruit. And I think a good reason to make it happen is the Nika fruit. Can you make a devil fruit dish? Like a plate of food? I guess if that was someone's dream, because I like to look at devil fruits like the ancient weapons. You know, actually, if you think about it, not like technically speaking, like the ancient weapon Poseidon, Uranus, Pluton, not technically speaking, but like metaphorically speaking, devil fruits are ancient weapons. And I think that's purely intentional. I think the devil fruits are from way back in the day. The devil fruits are way back in ancient times. Someone had to have created them. It couldn't have been a scientist, because Vegapunk can't even pull it off. It had to have been someone that had like a supernatural, crazy, absurd power Who could that be? Joy Boy? The Nika fruit, the power of imagination? Another thing, I was talking about this earlier. We know that the way that the world government looks at devil fruits is how they look at the ancient weapons. They don't want anyone to have them shits. So I feel like if Joy Boy back in the day was using the Nika fruit and he was making people's dreams come true by giving them devil fruits, by creating devil fruits, that would be a problem to the 20 kingdoms in Emu. They would be like, hell no. Why is this guy over there in the ancient kingdom? Why is that guy over there creating devil fruits? He's gonna destroy the world. And then Joy Boy's gonna be like Clover, and he's like, no, I'm not trying to destroy the world. I'm just trying to make people's dreams come true. I'm just trying to make silly powers. I'm just trying to make devil fruits. And they kill Joy Boy. That's my take on the devil fruit situation. So when Vegapunk says, oh yeah, it comes from people's dreams, desires, whatever, those people had to have had that dream, and they had to have interacted with the Nika fruit in terms of like someone who ate the Nika fruit. And imagine like the end of One Piece, bro. Luffy sailing the seven seas. Luffy sailing the world. And a little kid walks up. And he's like, my dream, Luffy, I always wanted to be I always wanted to be a lion. I always wanted to be a lion. And Luffy's handing the child the fruit that morphs into a lion devil fruit and makes that kid's dream come true. Just like how he made Vivi's dream come true coming through with Alabasta. Just like how he made the 9 scabbards coming true by saving Wano. Every island this dude Luffy is making people's dreams come true. I think that's hinting. But if you guys are more curious on this topic, go watch my video about Luffy's dream. Thank you to Sifu, or is it Saifu? You're always here and I never know how to pronounce your name, bro. I'm so sorry. Shout out to that guy. The world government doesn't want people to have devil fruits but fed them to slaves. Make it make sense. World government is dumb. The world government makes a lot of inaccurate moves. Look at the story of One Piece. How many poor decisions has the world government made? For an example, why would they ever give Spandam power? Remember how like Spandam literally manipulated the world government? Do you guys remember that? Spandam manipulated the world government. The world government, they're not that great, bro. If you gave Dragon that political power that the Godase has, he would accomplish way more. My instincts tell me that Dragon is smarter than the Godase, smarter than Emu. And now as far as feeding them to slaves, are you referring to smile fruits? Thanks for making washing the dishes less boring. Yo, I got you, Ryan. I got you, bro. I got you, gang. What if the 3 ancient weapons are like the 3 things that have eaten broken devil fruits like Luffy, Emu, and probably a ship? See, I've thought about that before, but my main thing is like Shirahoshi never ate a devil fruit. Shirahoshi never ate a devil fruit. She has like this innate power. So one thing I kind of thought of is like, that'll kind of tie into what you're saying, Black Ops. Now think of it this way. Poseidon is a person. It's a creature. Shirahoshi. Pluton is an object. A warship, you know, Pluton. Maybe Uranus is in the middle. And I have an answer for that. If Poseidon is a human and Pluton is a ship, an object, a devil fruit is the thing in the middle. Because a devil fruit is an object, but if it's a Zoan, it has a will of its own. A devil fruit, in a way, is like in between an object and a person and a being. Otherwise, what was the whole point of like, oh, Zoan fruits have a will of their own? So perhaps Oda takes that route. He makes Poseidon a person, Pluton an object, and Uranus that middle ground between them. Appreciate the comments and the super chats. Shouts out to my boy Sifu for another 2 celestial dragons, fed slaves, devil fruits, and boas flashback. True. I actually read that recently. I need to look more into the context of that. But you know, if they're feeding people devil fruits that they control, then it's not the same as someone outside of their control having devil fruits, you know? Like if Kaido was working for the world government, they would be fine with him having a devil fruit. But Kaido's not working with the world government. Same thing with the admirals. The world government is fine with the admirals having devil fruits because they work for him, or him, Imu, whatever. The context is they did it for entertainment. Either way, like if they're feeding slaves devil fruits, it's not really a threat to them because they're a slave. They're world government property anyways. So it's like if the world government had devil fruits because it's their property anyways. Uranus is a living object, bro. And one of the only living objects we know of are devil fruits. No problem, Black Ops. I just saw your comment. Did you know that if you give the world government L's in their name, it turns into a compliment? What do you mean by that? Nami's a mermaid, human form, or ancestor mermaid. I feel like if Nami has like any type of interesting or prolific lineage, it will have to do with like controlling weather. And I never really got vibes that like mermaids control weather. I never really got that vibe. So I think there's more to Nami. There's been a lot of focus, especially in pre-time skip, that Nami has like this natural ability to just know when there's gonna be like this crazy weather phenomenon that can't even be predicted. I think it was like a storm during the pre-time skip that they explicitly said Nami predicted it when she shouldn't have. So maybe Oda's alluding that Nami has like this important kind of weather-esque lineage in her, but I don't know if that would connect to a mermaid. Yeah, Vivi. Yeah, so I don't know. Do mermaids know about weather? Do they have like some kind of innate power to know about, you know, upcoming conditions? I think people are so scared of like the Straw Hats being abnormal. But like, if you're having the Straw Hats become Pirate King crew, they should be abnormal. Like, that was the biggest thing I had to fight against for my Hanuman video. I told people that Luffy's fruit is not the Gomu Gomu no Mi, that Luffy's based on the god Hanumanji, and that Luffy ate a Zoan Hito Hito. And I got back, people were pushing back, I got pushed back. People said, no, leave the Straw Hats alone, they'll have to be basic normal people. Look how that turned out. That's what makes the Straw Hats, that they're abnormal. Surely Zoro's connected to Ryuma, that's not a normal thing. And just because there's like weird attributes about Straw Hats or Luffy or whatever, that doesn't take away from them. Like we were talking about earlier with Luffy and the Nika fruit. Just because Luffy has the Nika fruit doesn't mean that Luffy is carried by the Nika fruit. He had to train 10 years just to learn how to do the Gomu Gomu no pistol. He had to work, Luffy had to work all that time. Same with the Straw Hats. So Nami having this cool lineage of weather, that doesn't take anything away from her, because she still had to grow up as a child, drawing those maps. She still had to go to the weather island, the sky island, Weatheria, and she still had to learn and read the books there. There's nothing that takes away from them because of their lineage. Yeah, I think the whole Straw Hats have to be normal is ridiculous. Yeah, it's kind of forced, man. The Straw Hats are not normal. That's why they're going to be the Pirate King crew. And that's fine. That's what you call individuality. If the Straw Hats were regular people, how boring is that? Being different is what makes you, you. Bajrang Gun is Luffy's strongest attack. Yes. Bajrang Gun's Luffy's strongest attack. It had Gear 5 hacks in it. It had Armament Internal Destruction mixed with Conqueror's Internal Destruction. I call that Haki Infusion. Because in chapter 1010, Luffy learned how to mix the two Hakis. You also got like the springiness of Luffy's punch. I guess you have like the size and the weight of the punch. Bajrang Gun's Luffy's strongest attack canonically right now, yeah. People really expect regular people achieving the hardest thing to do. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like the Straw Hats are normal in all the right places. Imagine if Usopp is the only normal one, but we already know that's not the case since his lies come to reality. Yeah, man, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. The date of birthday is same King Neptune and same hair color. What do you mean? The date of birthday is same King Neptune and same hair color. What do you mean? Usopp is also the son of a Yonko commander. Yeah, man. Usopp is the son of the best sniper in existence. And it's fine, bro. Like, you can be connected to someone important, right? You could be connected to someone amazing, but that doesn't take anything away from you. That's like one of the biggest messages in One Piece. Sins of father. What your parents do and what your father does is no reflection of you. Bajrang Gun cannot be used always. It destroys the island. Momo wouldn't be there with him only to move the island. Luffy's the only pirate confirmed to be able to use. Yeah, I guess so, King J. I guess so. Soja King, he'll surpass Yasop. I don't think he's done it yet, but he will. I think they meant Nami and Neptune have the same hair color and birthday. Oh shit, interesting. I don't know what that would mean though, because like I highly doubt that Nami's connected to Neptune. I don't really get that vibe. Who is Brook connected to? I think the Dunbar Pirates had a high power level. I don't know. I feel like if you have a high power level, you would have been heard of by now. You know? We would have heard about them fighting this crew and doing this thing. Frankie is a normal guy, but I guess his connection to Tom, the legendary shipwright, and knowing Pluton's blueprints makes him special. Exactly. Exactly, Jordan, exactly, and that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Rocksteady Nami and pushing an agenda. Hey, be my guest, man. All I know is if you tell someone Rocksteady Nami, they're gonna assume you're saying that Nami's the daughter. They'll never consider that you're saying Nami's the granddaughter. Plus, they'll just not like the idea of Nami being connected to someone important. All right, OP Scans, drop this chapter, man. Drop this chapter, OP Scans. Drop the chapter. It's like asking your favorite artist to like drop the album. You guys remember waiting for Eternal to take? Yo, Anant, what's good, bro? How you doing, bro? You guys remember waiting for Lil Uzi Eternal to take? That man made us wait for like 3 years, bro. No, Nami's the mom. I don't know about that, bro. Nami being the mama Zebek, that's wild. Nami being the mama Zebek is wild. By the way, guys, everyone new here, everyone new to the stream, join my Discord server. It is at the top of the stream chat. We got a lot of cool stuff happening over there. Shout out to Tequila Wolf for joining the Discord server. That's so sick. You don't ever, guys, when was the last time you ever heard someone referring to Tequila Wolf? Man, can we have a rating, guys? I have it right here on the screen. Rate Lucci's Awakening, guys. What do you rate Lucci's Awakening? Eternal takes the most mid? Nah, it's not the most mid. I think, Let me pull up his discography real quick. I discovered Uzi in 2015, like really early on. I love Lil Uzi's music. I used to listen to him super heavy. I'm talking like I went like 4 or 5 years, 6 years maybe, Lil Uzi every day. I know every Uzi song you could think of. But I feel like his weakest album is where is it? The one that had The Perfect Love Tape. I feel like that was his weakest one, but it was still a really good one. Like, I don't think he has bad albums, you know what I mean? Like, he has great music, but there will be a weakest one. Cool Factor 10. Strength is hard to pin down because Luffy's in Gear 5. Toying with him. Yeah, Luffy's just dog walking Lucci. You like Leopard, so you're biased? Seems like the chat really likes his design. What about Whole Lotta Red? Whole Lotta Red was like an album where, like, you know, guys, unfortunately, we're in the culture where, like, if someone is delaying a project, delaying a video, delaying a release to something, delaying a music album, if someone is delaying something, eventually when it drops, everyone's gonna hate on it because they're gonna be like, you made us wait this long for that? They're gonna be extra hateful and like do extra critiquing because they had to wait so long. So I feel like with Whole Lotta Red definitely fell under that context. Like, I saw people all over Twitter, they're like, bro, we waited this long for Whole Lotta Red, this is garbage. But in my opinion, Whole Lotta Red, it had to sit, bro. It had to sit. Whole Lotta Red had to age. It's one of those albums where, like, it doesn't quite fit the moment it drops, but since so many artists like to replicate Cardi and so many artists like to replicate, you know, certain other artists, you'll see how albums are ahead of their time. Certain albums, certain artists, certain albums, certain songs are just ahead of their time. And Whole Lotta Red was ahead of its time. It's out? No, it's not. Stop capping. Why are you capping? Someone said it's out. Y'all be doing this every week. Capper. It'll be out in 10 minutes though, according to the founder of OP Scans. I liked it day one, but I strictly listen to Cardi. I listen to Cardi pretty heavy, bro. Obviously, like, so, like, I'm like, the only kind of music I listen to is like rap and hip hop. I don't listen to rock that much. I don't listen to like jazz, country, pop. I only listen to like rap and hip hop. So I'm like really into the culture. And like I'll listen to like a lot of rappers that are like underground or rappers that are like bubbling, and then I'll know about them before they like pop off because I'm like so into the culture. So like I knew about Uzi early on, I knew about Cardi early on, XXXTentacion, Ski Master Slump God, 21 Savage, Kodak Black. Like, I'm just really into that culture, like outside of One Piece. So I know Cardi a lot too, bro. I really like Self-Titled. Playboy Cardi's self-titled album, that is one of the best. Like, I feel like that is an album that 15 years after it dropped will still sound amazing. Like 100%, bro. Yo, this man Stroofy posted on the Discord the chapter's not out yet, and the very next response in the chat was someone saying, please post the chapter. Finburst, maybe not. My friend was roommates with X. Oh shit, that's lit. Yeah, I knew X too. I knew X too in real life. Hey, I might know your friend then. The first time I heard Ski Mask, it blew my mind. Yeah, Ski Mask is a good rapper. I really liked his what was the album he dropped a few years ago? Stokely? Is that the name of the album? I really liked that album. I also like his first mixtape, bro. People don't even know about like Ski Mask's first mixtape. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a song on it called I Like Bricks. Oh my god, that song slaps, bro. I highly doubt anyone here in chat knows about that song. I Like Bricks by Ski Mask is crazy. I got muted, I guess. Sorry for trying to be part of the conversation. Who muted you? Obito, what are you talking about? Nobody muted you. Where'd you get muted? Will you post the link when it's out? Yes. When the chapter drops, I recommend you guys stay in the stream, because as soon as the chapter drops, everyone's gonna be dropping the link in the stream chats, and you'll know. Just hang tight, guys. It'll drop soon. Maybe Stanley, maybe, bro. I don't like giving out too much, bro. But yeah. Hey, from Elbaf, keep up the great content. Uranus is here. Yo, someone screenshot that. This man BR One Piece said, hey, from Elbaf, keep up the great content. Uranus is here. That's fucking hilarious. Luffy, Skypia singing is evil. No cap. I feel like a Gucci ad-lib. Burr. I feel like a Gucci ad-lib. Burr. Coda and Coco. I feel like a Gucci ad-lib. Burr. Coda and Coca. Fuck. How did he even do that in the studio? Cooler than Coca-Cola mascot polar bear. Put my sauce and lasagna and tell him Garfield purr. There we go. I feel like a Gucci ad-lib. Burr. Coda and Coca-Cola mascot polar bear. Put my sauce and lasagna and tell him Garfield purr. That's a hard bar, bro. Bro, Ski Mask was, bro, Ski Mask, bro, people sleep on him, bro. He be in his bag, bro. I used to listen to a little bit of Lucky. Not the biggest fan of Lucky, but I could definitely see his appeal. Like, there's certain songs by Lucky that I was listening to heavy, bro. Like, I really love Atlanta rap. And I don't mean like, oh, Migos, like a I'm talking like, first of all, if you guys ask my favorite rapper right now, hands down, Destroy Lonely. Like, instant, just Destroy Lonely, favorite rapper. I can't wait till the world discovers Destroy Lonely. And it seems like he's been really going up lately. I've been listening to him for a while. So Destroy Lonely, obviously Cardi, Ken Carson, Lucky's from Atlanta. I guess I would say I fuck with Lucky. A lot of Atlanta rap, bro. Atlanta rappers, man, they go crazy, bro. Like, I think, I'm gonna be honest, bro, I think Atlanta might be the best state, bro. Atlanta might be the best state. If we're talking rap, Atlanta might be number one. Ski Mask randomly freestyling to a girl getting smashed. Oh my god, Twitter was wild, bro. XXS Tentacion and Ski Mask the Slump God, bro. Their Twitters, like back in the day, were a fucking gold mine. Bro, guys, there's this clip of Ski Mask the Slump God rapping like to a camera, and in the background you can see a girl getting packed out, bro. It's wild, bro. And then like, one thing that I've never seen anyone mention this about Ski Mask, but when Ski Mask was coming up with X, he used to rap over like cartoon beats. Like, he rapped over like a Courage the Cowardly Dog beat. He rapped over like a fucking Tom and Jerry beat. He used to rap over like every cartoon beat, bro. And he even tried to rap over like an Ice Cream Truck song. Like, he was doing it, bro. He was in his bag, bro. Kanye West, I guess Kanye West is one of the goats of music, but I don't know if I really like him as a person. Old Lil Pump used to smack, bro. Like, pre-Gucci Gang, that used to smack, bro. Your state's out, Atlanta? Wait, did I say state of Atlanta, or did I say state of Georgia? Man, watching certain rappers come up is such a magical thing, bro. Like, if you've never experienced watching a rapper like with like fucking 2,000 followers really make it up and go worldwide, you're missing out. Like, that type of experience to like watch is so fucking crazy, man. Like, seeing it with X, Uzi, obviously Ski Mask, Cardi, like so many rappers. Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson. And even other rappers that are starting to come up, like Glock 40 Spaz. I was trying to put people on the Glock 40 Spaz like months ago. Now he's like starting to really bubble. I've been seeing like people like share his music around and shit. Trippy Red. This is a rap stream. We're not even talking about fucking One Piece. Do you know BTS? Are you talking about like the band? Off topic, but have you opened any One Piece cards? Are you talking about like the playing cards, like the trading cards that came out? I have not. I don't own any of them. The only One Piece stuff I own, guys, I used to have posters, but I kind of took them down because I thought it was kind of corny. I have like every One Piece volume pretty much behind me. Other than that, I don't have any One Piece stuff. Zillakami's insane. I used to listen to him heavy years ago. I know he had like 33rd Black Glass. That was one of his hard songs. Let me look up Zillakami right now. His videos were wild. I'm pretty sure this is a Zillakami video where like there's a guy like doing meth in the background. There's a guy literally doing meth in the middle of a fucking music video. Like City Morg, bro. Oh, their music's hard, bro. So I liked, apparently they've been dropping a lot of music. I haven't kept up with them in a few years, but I liked 33rd Black Glass. What's that other song they have? Like their biggest song. I can't find it, but Zillakami's hard. City Morg is wild, man. I'm Kendrick Lamar, aka Benz is to me just a car. Hey, I'm Kendrick Lamar, aka Benz to me is just a car. That's hard. Is that like a bar? I don't give out my IG because I don't really be on it like that. Maybe one day I'll pick up Instagram and like actually post on it. J Stash. I went to the same school as J Stash, bro. J Stash is a wild boy. Shinner's 13, that is it. Oh my god, that song's insane, bro. I'm literally having flashbacks. J Stash is a wild guy. Guys, do not do your research into him. I've known about him for a very long time because we went to the same school. I remember like way back in the day, people used to like always post and like circulate in the city this clip of like J Stash like getting the shit slapped out of him in like somebody's house, and they would be like, oh, he ain't a real street rapper. And then come to find out many years down the line, I saw him do some wild shit recently. We don't need to talk about that though. He went down a bad rabbit hole, bro. Yo, what's up, Sam? Also, the thing that J Stash had with one of his ex-girlfriends. City Morg be dipping cigs in PCP? Yeah, bro, they're wild, man. Do you think the dream come true theory is inspired by Rene Descartes' philosophy, I think therefore I am? That's very interesting. Besides, Isaac Newton was inspired by him. Yo, bro, Johan, you got like one of the most creative minds I've ever seen, my guy. Are you like big on like philosophy and shit? I never even thought of it like that. Guys, the chapter's dropping any minute now. Yo, Kuzi, what's good, bro? Yeah, them dudes were putting SIGs in PCP. They're fucking crackheads, bro. I mean, crackheads. Yo, I was on Twitter the other day. I saw this picture. I'll put it this way, because if y'all hear what I'm saying, like some of y'all are gonna know what I'm referring to. I saw this certain type of picture of Billie Eilish circulating recently, and I was like, yo? Yo? If y'all have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Other than that, bro. Nah, it's not. I don't think it had to do with the AI. It was a picture. I don't even know what to tell you to Google to find the picture without telling you to Google something explicit. So we're not going to do that. Where am I from? I'm from, guys, where am I from? Today, I feel like I'm from Egghead. Today, I'm from Egghead Island. Are you tapped in with the W and L community, like Your Rage and stuff? Not too much. I've seen like some of Your Rage's stuff here and there. He seems cool. Just guys, honestly, the stuff I watch on YouTube, you guys would probably think it's boring. Like, I be watching like random ass documentaries, science videos, space videos. Sometimes I watch food videos. I'll watch speed run documentaries. What else have I been watching? Just random shit. I don't really have like a certain channel I go to. East Blue. Do I like Billie Eilish? I haven't listened to her music. Yo, I'm curious, how do you learn so much about Hinduism? Just making a lot of theories. I was trying to find things to connect to Luffy to, and you know, at the time, like, I felt like Luffy versus Kaido was really heating up, and Luffy was gonna have to do something important with his devil fruit. And I was like, okay, well, what kind of direction can Oda go with Luffy's devil fruit? Surely Luffy's gonna have to use a new gear to beat Kaido. I was like one of the forerunners with that. I was constantly, if you guys watched my channel and followed my Twitter at the time, I was constantly every day pushing the agenda that Luffy's gonna have to awaken Gear 5, or they're both the same thing, in order to beat Kaido. I was constantly pushing that agenda. And I was trying to figure out, like, how can Luffy level up? Like, what is some kind of direction Luffy can go towards? And at the time, a lot of people were pushing the idea that Luffy is like kind of symbolically based on Jesus. And I was like, yeah, I could kind of see that here and there, but I was like, is there more? So, you know, just doing a lot of digging, I found out about Hanumanji. And it only took me like reading like one paragraph about Hanumanji until I was very convinced that Luffy was based on Hanumanji. And that theory, it took me like a week to kind of formulate, because I wanted to be strong as possible. Because in the video, I knew I was gonna have to convince people that Luffy ate a Hito Hito no Mi fruit. And I knew that when I would say that, a lot of people were gonna disagree and hate me for it, which that's what happened. So like at the time, I actually had a coworker, and she was Hindi, and like, you know, she went to the, is it called church? She would go to like church or whatever. She was like really, you know, big on Hinduism, and like I talked to her every day about like Hanumanji, Lord Rama, Krishna, you know, just trying to do as much research as possible. And I made the video. I made the video that Luffy's based on Hanuman, and he ate a Hito Hito no Mi. And I was prepared. I knew I was gonna get a lot of hate, because at that time the One Piece was different, right? Like, nobody believed that Luffy had something that wasn't the Gomu Gomu no Mi. No one believed that. Like, people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is it's the Gomu Gomu. You're clickbaiting. So sometimes it's like that, guys. Sometimes if you do massive amount of research and you take a careful look at One Piece and you think about patterns in Oda's writing, because trust me, there's a lot of things that go into my theories that I don't add to videos because I don't want it to be dragged on. Plus, like, you guys will just get bored. There's a lot of things that I have to consider when I make a theory video, because I make them to be correct, not I make them for entertaining, but I want them to be correct at the same time. So I have to leave out a lot of stuff. And you know, sometimes, guys, if you feel like you're gonna get pushed back and you know you have the evidence, just go for it, bro. Just go for it. Because at the end of the day, chat, it doesn't matter if Sniper Master 123 agrees with your theory. What matters is, does Ichiro Oda agree with your theory? That's how I look at it. You know, I was kind of moved when I learned from your video the One Piece was based on Hinduism. Yeah, bro. And I made a lot of videos from that, because with Luffy being based on Hanuman, man, guys, there's so much about Hinduism that connects to One Piece. Like, for an example, we know canonically that Luffy's based on Hanuman because Oda said so. And if you look into the father of Hanuman, the father of Hanuman is a god named, or a man named Vayu, and Vayu is known as the Lord of the Winds. Tell me that doesn't connect to Luffy, who has a father with all these wind powers. And it goes way deeper than that. It goes way deeper than that. So if you guys are ever curious, scroll down my channel. I think I have like a video that's called like the Monkey D family exposed, and I literally talk about Luffy's mom. I talk about Garp, because Garp is based on someone named Cassidy, and then I talk about Dragon being based on Vayu, with like super uncanny similarities. Like I'm talking like super uncanny similarities. If there's a mod that can actually find that video of Luffy's family or the Monkey D family, go find that video and put it in chat for me. Hanuman also tried to eat the sun when he was younger. Yeah, I think I don't know if I put that in the first video I talked about Luffy being Hanumanji or the second one, but I did know that one. See, that one to me, I was like, if I say that Hanuman ate the sun thinking it was a fruit, would people call it a reach? Because it could be really tricky sometimes, bro. Like sometimes I'll have something that I'm like, yo, this is a fire ass piece of evidence, and then people are like, bro, that's garbage, you're reaching. And then I'll have like something in my video that's like, it's a decent piece of evidence that people think is fire. So sometimes I have like, it's kind of tricky for me to gauge how people will react to certain things I say in a theory. Like for me, right, the fact that I'll give you one, right? Blackbeard's bounty is 3,996,000,000 berries, right? And we know through like 10 different One Piece characters that their bounties have number puns. It is confirmed, Oda admitted it, we know that for a fact. Now the interesting thing about Blackbeard's current bounty, the 3,996, is the Japanese characters is San Kokoro, and San Kokoro in Japanese is 3 hearts. And considering I've been pushing the Blackbeard is an octopus agenda in theory for a very long time now, to realize that was like, yo, it's over, bro. Like shout out to Stroofy. I hope Stroofy's in chat. He helped me realize that the San Kokoro thing, bro. I need a W Stroofy in chat, because he helped me figure that out. Yeah, he's here. Shout out to Stroofy. He's a good friend of mine, guys. He helps out our community a lot, and he's very knowledgeable with One Piece. And apparently, guys, the chapter has dropped. Apparently, the chapter has dropped. Let me see. Let me confirm. Let me confirm, chat. Thank you so much, Jetstormer, for the 10. No cap, your Blackbeard Kraken theory is legit fire. Thank you so much, Jetstormer. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for the support, bro. Hanging out and stream and super chatting, bro. Thank you. When you super chat, bro, you're going the extra mile, man. Thank you so much, man. It'll come to fruition. All I'm saying, bro, if Blackbeard ever turns out to be an octopus, kraken, fucking squid man, I need my flowers. I need my flowers, because that will be one of the biggest theories of all time that came true. Think about how long the One Piece community, think about how long we have been trying to figure out Blackbeard. Thank God I make videos and I have it documented, bro. Thank God I have this shit documented. Yo, guys, is it me or is the webpage not loading? Oh, it's out. Okay, all YouTube mods, I need you guys to link the chapter, guys. The chapter is out. I repeat, everyone watching the stream, the chapter is out. We are posting the link in the chat. The chapter is out, everybody. Get ready. We're gonna get into some new One Piece. Let's go. Who's ready? I hope I don't get a copyright strike, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. Everyone pray to RNG Jesus, bro. RNG Jesus. I don't want to get a copyright strike. I hope this filter works, bro. It should work. I got a blue filter. Fucking the screen's small. It should work. I gotta get my the chapter loaded on my right webpage. Do you know the monomyth of Campbell by Joseph Campbell? I don't know what that is. No, what is that? Young Caesar. Yes, my man West is going hype for Caesar. He's getting hyped for Caesar. All right, guys, here it is. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are we gonna do it? Wait, why is the let me see. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I need you guys to tell me. I need as many W's as possible. W's in L or W's in chat if you're ready, guys. Spam W if you're ready. Spam L if you're not ready. We've been waiting, man. Oh, last chapter of 2022, bro. This is the last chapter of the year, man. Last chapter of the year, bro. Oh, man. All right, chat, let's get into this One Piece chapter 1070 live reaction. We are here live in the flesh. Your host, the most evil channel on YouTube. I hope everyone has a great New Year's. Let's get into this chapter. One Piece chapter 1070, The Strongest Humans. German 66, An Emotionless Voyage, Volume 26, The Promising Scientists That Have Gathered for the Benefit of the World and Mankind. Now, this is Mads, guys. What's up, Spiral? This is Mads, bro. We got young Vegapunk in the middle. On the left, we have young Caesar. That haircut is questionable. And then on the left, far left, we have Judge. Or not Judge, Queen. Queen looking kind of cool. And then on the right, we have Judge, the father of Sanji. He gives me Sanji vibes, bro. Also, I could tell his eyebrow curls. And then Mystery Woman. Now, guys, I don't want to derail the chapter, but I'm going to show you something real quick. I definitely believe that this woman on the cover is Stussy. Because if you look at Stussy's outfit right here, right? Can you guys see this? She is wearing a coat that goes over her shoulders and she's not tucking her arms into it. And then she has the fishnet, right? And then if you look at the cover of 1070 right here, it's the same thing. The coat over the shoulder, the fishnet, it's Stussy. I'll be shocked if it's not. All right, man, here we go, guys. Shout out to OP Scans. This chapter is brought to you by OP Scans. They do an amazing job every single week to get the chapter out very cleanly, very quickly, very efficiently. OP Scans. It's all love for OP Scans. Kia, Dud. Hey, Axe Guy. The assassin strike that attacks Sentomaru, or the assassin strike that attacks Sentomaru. Okay, so we're picking up where we left off. Lucci did a devastating attack to Sentomaru. Sorry, it's because I distracted you. Fool, don't underestimate me. Bro, Sentomaru, you're mid though. I saw his attack coming, a cough. Though I should have defended against it properly. You're tough. Just hurry up and lose consciousness already. As long as a person with an authority rank as high as yours is still conscious, we won't be able to control the Seraphim. So Lucci, he knows about the authority when it comes to the Seraphims. Obviously, this is going to be the case. No real reason to kind of speculate why he figured that out. Lucci knows about the authority, so he's going after Sentomaru, okay? So he's going for a second attack. Sentomaru's going for the block. Vroom. I can't tell, did that hit Lucci or did he just narrowly dodge it? I feel like he got hit because there's like little specks over here. Like there's a speck to the right of the exclamation marks and a speck to the left. I think that's like blood. He probably got hit, right? Gomu Gomu no Dawn. Luffy spinning. Whip. Oh man. Oh. Gomu Gomu no Dawn Whip. Okay, so Luffy's final attack in the story, bro. What is it gonna be? Gomu Gomu no Dawn Gatling? Gomu Gomu no Dawn Gun? Are we gonna get like a Dawn subcategory? Like he's gonna do Gomu Gomu no Dawn and then like a word? Dawn Punch? Dawn Slap? Dawn Gatling? I can't stop. Lucci! Bro, I love the scenery of Egghead right here. I love the scenery of Egghead, bro. The little city, you can see the big tower, you see the spaceships all on the left and right. Oh, I love this scenery, bro. I really like it. They're in like a dome or whatever. Hurry up, Luffy. If you want to save this child, we must quickly go to where Vegapunk is. So they're carrying Atlas. I can't stop. I'm spinning too much. It's classic Luffy being silly, guys. Luffy is going Tasmanian Devil. Hey, where are you going, Luffy? Ah, is he going in the ground? Let's take refuge at the factory. People are running away. Hey, we got S-Hawk. We got S-Hawk. We got S-Hawk. Ooh, look at him coming through. He's like, he's ready for the fucking kill. This man's like, he's ready for the kill. Bro, anybody stepping in front of S-Hawk right now is getting split in half. Whoosh. Don't play with S-Hawk. Don't play with S-Hawk. Can we get some dubs in chat for S-Hawk? Can we get some dubs for S-Hawk? A young Mihawk that is a Lunarian. That is literally made for warfare. He was literally coded. He was literally programmed for warfare. He's literally a machine. This dude, S-Hawk. Ah, it's sick. We need to give him a fruit though. We need to give S-Hawk a fruit, man. We need to. Then we got S-Shark. We got Jinbei. I love the Jinbei one, man. I love S-Shark, bro. It's so genius, man. Oda's like, yeah, I'm gonna get all the warlords, give them Lunarian DNA, and make them Seraphim, right? Then he's like, okay, what if I gave them fruits? And he gave fucking Jinbei the swim fruit. Do y'all, bro, that is so underrated. Cause not only can he swim in the ground and be faster, because when a fisherman's in water and he's swimming, he's faster than normal, so he gets the speed boost. But then on top of that, he pulled the water out of the ground and did fishman karate. That is so fucking genius, bro. But it looks like this is Rubber World, right, guys? On the left, Rubber World. The Seraphim aren't stopping. We have no choice but to deal with them through friendly fire. Even just as kids, their futures will be terrifying. Yeah, bro. If S-Hawk is an adult one day, oh my god. Regarding that ability Vegapunk, that snotty kid Jinbei's ability, that swim fruit ability, right? It's the ability of one of my brother in arms, Senior Pink from the Don Quixote family. In this world, there are no two devil fruits that are the same. Don't tell me he's dead. Aw, poor Frankie. Kaku thinks he's Katakuri. Man, poor Frankie. Yo, poor Frankie, because guess what, man? Senior Pink had one of the best flashbacks in One Piece. So you noticed it? The one you're referring to is a convict in Impel Down right now. Huh? Then are you saying you recreated the same devil fruit? When it comes to artificial devil fruits, only the Zoan could be manufactured. So they're referring to Senior Pink. Because they said, so you noticed that the one you're referring to is a convict in Impel Down. Surely when the Don Quixote pirates were defeated, they were all arrested along with Doflamingo. Only the Zoans can be manufactured. It looks like there's an editor note too. Just like Caesar's outrageous smile. Yeah, that person should just die already. If I have a large amount of money and time, the special fruits can also be reproduced. Although whether you can awaken them is still unconfirmed. Ah, Oda's teasing us. Also guys, there's an author note right here. I accidentally scrolled down. Translator notes, the special fruits that Vegapunk is referring to here is the mythical Zoan type. He didn't mention mythical Zoans per se, although the devil fruit images shown here are mythical Zoan fruits, including Kaido and Yamato's mythical Zoan devil fruit, so that adds to the context. So I don't know how I feel about the translator note saying that the images are inferring he's talking about mythical Zoans, Because this fruit right here, this banana, that's Kaku's fruit. Does anyone love brother? What's up, Cipriano? Does anyone think this banana is that not Kaku's fruit? And if so, doesn't that mean Kaku's like a mythical Zoan? Does anyone think that Kaku's a mythical Zoan? Kaku's giraffe god. Oh my gosh. All right. Regarding the Logia type, I've done all I can, but reproducing those is very difficult. But in the case of the Paramecia type, I found that if you can get a hold of the user's lineage factor, you can refine a special blood type and administer it, which will help acquire the user's ability. That is the blood flowing through their bodies. I call it green blood. You created that blood? So basically, Oda basically confirmed that Senor Pink's alive. Thank God, man. I hope in Endgame One Piece, like the epilogue of One Piece, we see Senor Pink, like, he can't reunite with his family, actually. Aren't they like dead? Damn. Well, I hope he has a good endgame. Red Hood, what's up, man? What if artificial devil fruits can only work on people who have the correct lineage? What do you mean by have the correct lineage? What does that mean? Damn. Mellow. So, S-Snake. Are those like, those are Cypher Pole agents, right? Because that's the outfit of Cypher Pole. And just regarding, I'm just gonna quickly address this, guys. I'm not really in the mood to debate this because it's just so dumb to me. Like last night, I was talking to people about the spoilers and about the raws of One Piece. In chapter 1070, you see right here, S-Snake, which is Boa, she used the Mellow on these guys that are Cypher Pole agents. And I saw people saying that Oda is sus and that Oda is a weirdo and all this other nonsense. But like, the fact of the matter is that characters in One Piece are not a reflection of Oda. So if like these Cypher Pole agents fell for the attractiveness, love, beauty, whatever of S-Snake, that doesn't mean Oda's a pedo. That's like saying, oh, fucking Orochi kills people, so therefore Oda's a murderer. Like that makes no sense. So these guys right here, you can debate about the context of why they're being turned to stone. Either way, it's not a reflection of how Oda feels. Because if S-Snake did this to the Straw Hat crew, she probably wouldn't even turn Zoro to stone. She wouldn't turn Luffy to stone. She wouldn't turn Robin to stone. She wouldn't turn Nami to stone. It's not gonna work on everyone. That's like the whole point of the fruit. It doesn't work on some people. So just because it worked on these guys doesn't mean it works for everybody. That's my take on the situation. It's complete nonsense to think that because these guys are attracted to S-Snake that Oda is. That makes absolutely no sense. Because if you believe that, then you think Oda's a slave owner, you think he's racist, and he's a murderer. Because characters in One Piece do slavery, they're racist, and they murder. So it's unfortunate. I feel like this is gonna be the talk for like the next month, and it just like seems like such a waste. Like, I don't know. I regard the Seraphim as Ursa's shock. And then we got Kuma. We got S-Bear with the Kuma fruit. The highest peak of science in the history of the seas. Well, yeah, they seem really broken, man. I call them the strongest humans. Ah, man, Seraphim, bro, that was kind of like a complete curveball. Think about how much like the Seraphim have meant for the story, and it just came like straight out of nowhere, bro. So is that the reason why they disbanded the 7 warlords? What in the world have you created? Yeah. Well, the thing is actually about Seraphim. So SSG replaced the warlords, but would you say the SSG is only Seraphim? Because I feel like SSG as a group, super special science group, or special science group, super science group, whatever, I feel like them as a group have more than just Seraphim. So to say that Seraphim replaced the Warlords doesn't seem entirely true. No one say anything past where evil's at in the chapter? So essentially, these guys are the Marines' weapons. Yes, basically it's a threat to us. Kya. He's still trying to get up? Why is Luffy in a... Oh, because he was stuck. Yeah, Luffy was stuck in the ground. Now there's a hole in the wall. Yeah, Lucci thinks he has... Wait, that tail. Is that Luffy's tail? Wait, what? Oh, that's Lucci himself. We're gonna ignore that whole tangent I just went on. Lucci comes out of the wall. He's looking at Sentomaru. Soru, shave. Sentomaru, you're gonna get clapped, dude. Da-ha-ha! Then, look, man, we have Luffy literally looking like those big clown faces at the carnival. You guys know, like, when you go to, like, a carnival or a fair, they have, like, a big, like, face or, like, a mouth of a clown and you walk inside. That's what this is giving me. That's, like, the vibes I'm getting from this one, bro. This chapter is heat. Thank you to my boy Wes for the gifted. Thank you so much, Wes. I appreciate you, bro. Gengar Gigantamax. Straw Hat. Is he eating the ground? Or did he like just shrink? He's eating the ground. Now he's shooting rock. What is this? This is so much better than fucking full body armament Luffy. This is so much better. Like, fuck making Gear 5 Luffy coated in armament hockey. That's so boring. This dude Luffy's doing like the wildest attacks. He's eating the ground and shooting rocks at him. That is so Oda. This, if you could wrap One Piece into one chapter, from what I've read of 1070 so far, 1070 is One Piece. Devil Fruit lore, special smart science guys, silly ass attacks. This is One Piece. You got Lucci punching. Luffy dodged it. Is he bending the tube? Luffy just makes anything he touches rubber. Rubber world, bro. Gomu Gomu no. Stretching. I can hear the sound effect. You guys know like the stretching sound effect they use in like cartoons and shit? They're like... He's stretching. You're about to get fucked up, Lucci. And then Luffy puts on the glasses. Oh! Whoosh. Dawn. Look at Lucci. Look at Lucci's eye right here, guys. Can y'all see it? Let me make sure you guys can actually see this. Oh, it's cut off a little bit. Hold on, let me adjust the webpage real quick so y'all can see this. Okay, you guys see the eye? You see Lucci's eye on the left where it says Dawn? It was at this moment he knew he fucked up. Rocket! Oh my god, bro. This is Kaido vibes right here. Slugma, what's good, homie? This is Kaido vibes. This is Kaido vibes. And Oda didn't make the illustration mistake this time. If you guys remember when Luffy punched through Kaido, when TCB and other groups, I guess, maybe Viz too, when they put out the chapter, they miscolored Luffy punching through Kaido and people were confused. But when they were coming out with the volume of that chapter, I think it's volume 103, they fixed the coloring of Luffy punching through Kaido, and now it looks like they have this one proper too. Like Oda did it properly this time. Yeah, that's a nasty blow. By the way, guys, Luffy punching Lucci like this is a very destructive attack right here. Like, it might not look like it because his skin is bending, but this is a nasty, nasty high attack potency attack. to bend his body like this? What the hell is his power? I don't know what you were thinking. What was Lucci thinking? What was everyone thinking who saw Lucci approaching Egghead or saw Lucci on Egghead? What were people thinking? All these people telling me, oh, Lucci, he's gonna give Luffy a good fight. Yeah. I read 1,000 chapters of One Piece, and in my opinion, Lucci grows in strength just as fast as Luffy. That is the most asinine thing ever. This is a complete low diff. Complete negative. Matter of fact, no. Scratch that. I want if you guys support my channel, I want you to do one thing for me. One thing. If you support me, anytime you ever talk about this fight, I want you to call it a negative. Negative difficulty. Luffy was laughing, playing around, falling asleep. Luffy literally fell asleep in the middle of attack. He is completely toying with him. At least with like a one-shot battle, oh, one shot, you're dead, right? Luffy's intentionally playing with him, bro. This is a negative. Negative. I'll call it like it is, a negative. This is not a low diff. If Luffy was serious and he threw a Bajrang gun, this fight would be over. But how boring is that? Wouldn't you want to see all of this, guys? Like, Oda knew, oh, Luffy could throw Bajrang gun and one-shot Lucci, but that would be boring. Instead, we got all these fights, or all this fighting between Luffy and Lucci. My consciousness is fading. This is my GOAT. When you guys ask me who my GOAT is, fucking Luffy. This is my GOAT. My GOAT. Oh, it's through here. Yup. So Chopper and Jinbei are still running with Atlas. Do you guys think Atlas is gonna live? Dude is having fun, sleeping, laughing his ass off. It's a negative, bro. Who the fuck falls asleep in a fight and still wins? He literally fell asleep. You know, Struffy, I think people skipped that panel. I think people skipped the panel of Luffy literally falling asleep. How are you asleep while dodging attacks? That's just... That's the vacuum rocket. Hurry up and get on it. Seraphim Boa helping Seraphim helping S-Hawk. What am I saying? S-Snake helping Jinbei? Why, thank you. You're so much kinder than the Hancock I know. You insolent being. I'm just following orders, that's all. So it's cool. It's actually, isn't this one of the first times we've seen the Seraphim express emotion? Can you guys quote me on this or correct me? Isn't this the first time we've seen them actually express emotion? I don't think I've seen them express emotion. They're just like blank face. Attack. 1 minute before departure. Hey, Luffy, hurry up. Please refrain from last minute boarding. Luffy, you better get on, man. Straw Hat, I entrust old man Punk to you. Look at Luffy winning people over. Let's go. We've made it so far. We were once in Sabaody. We were all watching One Piece. We were all reading One Piece in Sabaody, watching Sentomaru try to capture the Straw Hats, watching Sentomaru hate on the Straw Hats. Now look at what he's saying, bro. Look at what Sentomaru just said. He said, I entrust old man Punk to you. Man. Luffy wins everybody over, bro. Like, even the last person you'd expect. Which is why Luffy's gonna befriend Kaido during Final War. Kaido's gonna fucking die for Luffy or some shit. It's too easy. That's too easy. Okay, we'll definitely get him off this island. Departing now. Again, guys, I love the scenery of Egghead Island, man. I love the architecture on this island. I love it. Ah, too fast. This is quite the ride. Huh? Where is this? Where's Vegapunk? So you're not awake? We're in a So you're awake. We're in the vacuum rocket. Eh? Who the hell are you? Oh, that's Luffy on the left, right? Luffy got on? The oldish guy right here, that's Luffy, right? Aged down Luffy, guys? Or aged up? A lot has happened. Luffy will explain things later. Yeah, Luffy made it in time. Good. This is exactly what I expected. This is exactly what I expected. And now, guys, the moment you guys have been waiting for, I'm putting on the Dofi glasses. If you, in your heart, genuinely thought that Lucci was gonna give Luffy a hard time, you are creditless. Luffy defeated Lucci on Enies Lobby. Luffy was weak as shit back then. Knowing how he had Haki Infusion, Internal Destruction, Gear 4 and 5, Awakening, all this shit, it makes absolutely no sense that Lucci would grow just as fast as Luffy. So if you thought that Lucci was gonna give Luffy a hard time, I proved you wrong, and you're creditless. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Put him in the dirt, man. Yeah, from Fabio phase to lab phase. Ah, dude, this is like a fucking roller coaster slide. You guys see this? Bro, they just be trolling. Why would they make the tube go up and then wrap around the building unless it was a fucking amusement ride? Yo, Sexbot is back. Travel time, 32 seconds. Look at Luffy, ugly ass. Luffy ugly as hell. Inside lab phase, you have arrived. That was fast. Subsequent trips are canceled. Oh shit. Fortifying the Egghead Frontier Dome, danger, intruder alert. Are they gonna close the egg? When all of the researchers are inside the factory will initiate lockdown. Oh man. This might be a longer arc than I thought. Are they gonna stay here? Or are they actually trying to leave like as quick as possible? In a way, he's commendable. He fulfilled his duty as Vegapunk's bodyguard. Man, I hope someone colors this page right here. I hope someone colors this page. Again, I love the artistry of this island, dude. I love the island. Too bad. Satomaru. We've been ordered to wait for the Marines. If we wait, they will most likely escape. Are you really being targeted? You're the smartest man alive, right? Won't you be an asset loss for the government? What, you think the smartest man alive will be hostile against you? I don't have any intention of being like that. Ah, you're right. He's just gonna be dead weight. Eliminate him. Don't easily say eliminate him. On a time like this, an Emperor's crew arrived at this place. I can only think of it as fate. Man, all these great characters in One Piece always talking about fate. And here's the last page of the chapter. Here's the last page of the chapter. Last page of the chapter. Oh, you're gonna take a ride on our ship? You're more than welcome to. What? He'll just be a burden. Please take a look at General Frankie, the Sunny too, while you're at it. Hey, if that's the case, remove these foot shackles from us, you insolent man. Amazing, what is this place? Medical treatment and repairs for Master Atlas ASAP. I'll leave it to you guys. Bonnie, where are you going? If Vegapunk ignores me about restoring my dad back to normal, then killing him is the only option. That's just venting out your anger. Bro, no way Bonnie's gonna try to kill fucking Vegapunk. Lucci barely standing straight. Block every escape route from the island. If we include the main body, there are 6 left, right? Well, the defense system is quite formidable. I won't let a single soul escape from this island. You know what's really interesting about this panel, guys, of Lucci with the Seraphims and CP0? We don't see this kind of thing often. We usually get like the full panel or like full page of like the Straw Hats lined up, but very rarely do we actually see like a full panel, like a full page of like the enemies lined up. This is really cool to see Cypherpole agents, Stussy, Lucci, Kaku, Seraphim, Bear, Snake, S-Shark, S-Hawk. I like this panel right here. Oh, so the Straw Hat crew became Vegapunk's allies? That means it's gonna be easy for them to escape, but I suspect things aren't going to go the way they think. Proceed as planned. Bring as many warships as possible to Egghead Island. And there's a chapter. As we always, guys, drop ratings in chat for the chapter 1 to 10. How much did this chapter satisfy your One Piece hunger? For me, easily 10 out of 10. Easily. The devil fruit shit, the fun fighting from Luffy, the cool little info about Senior Pink. This is why I read One Piece. This is a phenomenal chapter. Hands down, bro. Phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal. And I really like the fact that like we did get devil fruit lore like this chapter, bro. How long, guys? We've been waiting this whole story to learn about devil fruits. We've been waiting hundreds of chapters to learn about Vegapunk, and now apparently we now know that it's easy to make a Zoan, and I guess it's easy to make a Paramecia. Did he talk about Logias actually? Yo, wait, what? Did I thought he said Logia is the hardest to replicate. Oh, it's this panel right here. Regarding the Logia type, I've done all I can, but reducing those is very difficult. I think that's just his way of saying he can't do it. So this is important lore to One Piece. We're getting more devil fruit context. So I guess we can expect to see more Seraphim, maybe with a Zoan, or more Seraphim with Paramecias. S-Hawk is probably gonna have a Paramecia. I feel like giving S-Hawk makes a Paramecia makes more sense than giving him a Zoan, because when I think of Zoan, I think about like durability, endurance, etc. And I feel like a Seraphim would already be good in that department. So if you gave a Seraphim a Paramecia that lets them manipulate their body or manipulate the environment, that would be more useful for a Seraphim than like making him an animal, you know? Plus, he uses a sword. What, is he going to be a dog or a tiger or something and have the sword in his mouth? You might as well just give him like a Paramecia, and that'll be way better for his swordsmanship. Why would Vegapunk sign up for the L? What do you mean sign up for the L? What if Vegapunk makes the Nika fruit? That would be epic. I don't know. Wouldn't that be kind of dangerous narrative wise, that someone out there could make the Nika fruit again? And he said mythical Zoans. Let me see. Did they say like the difficulty varies? I don't think all mythical Zoans would be easy, like the same to make. Like surely some would be harder to make than others, right? Well, you can't awaken in it anyways, I guess. Or he's alluding you can't. Whether you can awaken them is still unconfirmed. So even if he did replicate Nika fruit and someone couldn't awaken, then would it not matter? These colored pages are insane. It's probably looking really ugly for you guys because I added a tint to avoid copyright, but this is a sick looking page, bro. Here, let me turn off the filter really quick so you guys can see what I'm looking at, but I'm gonna have to turn it back on. Look at this colored page, guys. Oh, they're destroying Egghead, man. Oh, and then I'm sure Greesh from TCB, shout out to Greesh. She's an artist. She posts stuff on her Twitter. She posts stuff on her Instagram. You've probably seen her art because TCB uses her art. Shout out to Greesh, man. She makes amazing art. I can't wait to see how she colors this chapter. Yeah, man, phenomenal chapter. Phenomenal chapter of One Piece. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Mega Gengar, man. Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar. The giant Luffy colored page is good. It is, bro. Did Luffy turn to a giant this chapter? Yes, he made his head like a giant sized. Yeah, I'm under the assumption, guys, that they're gonna destroy Egghead, bro. That's why they're sending all these warships. They're gonna destroy Egghead. I've been saying this for a few streams now. I've said it in multiple videos. Go check out my video, guys. I have a video that I uploaded recently. It's called, I think Oda accidentally leaked the script to Egghead Island. Go check out that video, because I talk about how we predicted Kizaru was going to come. I talk about how we knew Vegapunk was going to be connected to Dragon. I talk about how we knew Vegapunk was going to be moon based. Talked about how they're going to be destroying Egghead. You guys know all of the Egghead arc. I've been in my bag. I've shot 3-pointers and I've made every single shot. One thing that I'm waiting for, one of my predictions that I'm waiting for, is Kuma to arrive on the island. That's another one of the agendas I've been pushing. So hopefully that happens. Could still see via Vegapunk. Oda could make it work, but I don't think I would necessarily vote for it. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up? Is it Jello or Gilo? Yeah, man. Isn't Vegapunk's brain on Egghead? So the people are misunderstanding Vegapunk and his devil fruit. When Vegapunk puts his knowledge into the island, he doesn't have to put 100% of his knowledge into the island. Think about it this way. If Vegapunk put 100% of his brain into Punk Records, he would be at 0% and he would be unable to learn anything. It's pretty self-explanatory that Vegapunk, like every time he reaches like a super high capacity, he probably cuts it down to like 10%. That way he can operate and live and be a human, right? So if they destroy Punk Records and destroy Egghead, that's not gonna make Vegapunk himself dumb. That's not gonna make Vegapunk's devil fruit useless. He ate the devil fruit, not the island. So what I'm saying is, like, since this island is so deeply connected to Ohara and it most likely has knowledge about the ancient kingdom and the Void Century, they're gonna nuke the island, but that doesn't take away from what's in Vegapunk's brain. Yo, PNKJ, have a good one, bro. Appreciate you being here. Wouldn't he die though if he Punk Records? No. It's Punk Records is not the same thing as Vegapunk. That's like saying, oh, if Ace lights a campfire on fire and that fire turns off, does Ace turn off or does he die? It's not the same thing. He's just putting a piece of himself into something. Think about how risky that would be. Like if he put his fucking brain like on this other random island and they destroyed the island and then Vegapunk just dies? Are they gonna Buster Call Egghead Island? I think, I don't know if I want to say Buster Call specifically, but in some kind of context they're gonna destroy Egghead. Personally, I think they're gonna do the 16 beam laser that they did to Lulusia. I believe they're gonna do that to Ohara, or I'm sorry, to Egghead. There's a million different signs expressing why that's gonna happen. Again, if you guys want to see more, check out my Egghead video. I think it's like my second to newest video on my channel. But yeah, this chapter, it's great, man. Devil fruit knowledge, watching Luffy do his fun attacks against Lucci. Even we were not thinking like I was not expecting Senior Pink to ever be mentioned again. Oh, that's not true, because S Shark had his fruit. Yeah, I guess I was kind of expecting that to be mentioned, but I didn't think it would even be this chapter. Like I didn't walk into 1070, or at least the spoilers, thinking, oh, we're gonna hear about Senior Pink. I was not expecting that. And the green blood, what do you guys think about the green blood? Oda knows he's a fan favorite 100%, and it's well deserved that he's a fan favorite. He deserves that title of fan favorite, bro. He deserves that title of fan favorite. Senior Pink's an amazing character. The Long Ring, Long Land being affected by the Nikafu in the past looking good right now. Seeing how Luffy manipulates everything around him, make him feel free. Yeah, I mean, people have been saying that since 1044 though, because Luffy did that in 1040. It's either 1044 or 1045, one of the two. Great chapter, man. Great chapter. Any thoughts you guys have? Any thoughts? The Seraphim are weaker than the original warlords though because they can't use haki. Has it been confirmed they can't use haki? Blackbeard equals a kraken, darkness equals water. Darkness equals water wasn't my message. My message was that Blackbeard's darkness is the deep darkness of the deep sea. So darkness equals water is not what I'm saying. I guess a lot of people misinterpreted that in my video. Like a lot of people thought that I was saying that Blackbeard's darkness is literally water, but I remember saying in the video that his darkness is the darkness of the deep sea. Go check out that video though, guys. It's my last video on my channel. Blackbeard thumbnail. Do they have will is the question. Well, we know they have a personality. S Snake was talking this chapter. S Snake was talking to Jinbei and even expressed emotion. Like she was let me see if I can find it for you guys on screen. Right here, she looks like she's freaking out. You insolent being, I'm just following orders, that's all. Like she's expressing emotion, so you know she might have haki, or maybe they'll have to be trained in haki. She'll probably have to be trained in haki. Do you think Luffy will be able to pass his powers along like Ninetail's cloak? I don't know how Ninetail's cloak works. Watched all your videos, bro. Big fan here. Keep it up. Hey, is it Gilo? Appreciate it, bro. My top thought right now is Gear 6 Luffy and what we have to look forward to after January. Well, Gear 5 Luffy was pinnacle. Remember, Gear 5 Luffy, he said this is my peak. I think like that was Oda's way of saying, yo, this is the pinnacle of Luffy. That's why Gear 5 is awakening. Gear 2nd, 3rd, and 4th was build up to awakening. And Luffy was trying to get that awakening working, right? So and like that's fine, because the whole purpose of Gear 5, the whole context of Gear 5 is imagination. Do whatever you want. How would you go beyond imagination? It's kind of impossible. If Luffy's making a pair of glasses out of thin air, like he's just like, I guess, bending reality to an extent. So it's just like, there's no point of Gear 6. There's no point, in my opinion. Do you think it's exhausting for Luffy to use Gear 5 since use Gear 5? He seems to wear out after using Gear 5. Yeah, it'll probably be like, you know, the Gear 4 situation where like Luffy only has like 5 or 10 minutes to use Gear 5 and then he'll turn into old man. But over time, Luffy will get better and better. As like I'm expecting that. I don't think it's gonna, well, I mean, maybe it'll cut through Luffy's lifespan. I don't think it's necessary. It's definitely not necessary to cut through Luffy's lifespan. It doesn't really matter. Luffy's already been cutting through his lifespan throughout the story. We don't need it again. I like to think, guys, just give you guys my framework of thinking. I like to think that Gear 2nd, 3rd, and 4th were wannabe Gear 5. Like they were a wannabe Gear 5. And yeah, West said that S Snake blushed even. When Vegapunk experiments with kids, it's cool, but when Caesar does it, it's wrong. Bruh. Hey, leave me out of that, Wes. Leave me out of that, bro. Leave me out of that, bro. Yeah, Chloe, we got the chapter on screen right now. How would Luffy get a second awakening? It would be so weird. Like, why would he need a second awakening? Well, since when is there a second awakening? You might as well just, like, in my eyes, just keep it the same. You know, just keep it the same. Yo, West, is your picture on Discord Eminem? Yo, everyone new to my stream and my community, join my Discord. It's at the top of our stream chat. We link spoilers moments when they come out. We link the chapters moments when they come out. We try to have movie nights, and I'm always playing games and shit with people on my Discord. Join my Discord. It's at the top of the stream chat. Everyone's invited, and everyone can join VC and talk to me. That's something I need to clarify. A lot of people will join VC when I'm in there, and they'll be like, am I allowed to talk? Yes, anyone who joins my Discord, you guys can join VC and talk to me. We are not Hollywood over here. Do you think Blackbeard could steal the Seraphim Devil Fruits the way he could not bypass not getting the real Boas Fruit? I mean, if he killed... Okay, well, here's the real question. I'm assuming yes, but if a Seraphim dies and they had a Devil Fruit, will a Devil Fruit be respawned? Like if they make a Seraphim... Okay, I guess you could have cloned fruits. Okay, I guess it would be yes. Like if a Seraphim dies, there would be cloned fruits. The link doesn't work? You might already be in the server then. Everybody here, everyone watching the stream, enjoying the content, join my Discord. It is at the top of the stream chat. I invite everyone here to join the server and talk to me about One Piece. If Senior Pink dies, does the Seraphim lose a power? Probably not. I think like it's instilled within like S Shark, and you know that's just him, bro. Because I was thinking like I guess like Vegapunk can clone Devil Fruits then. Certain Devil Fruits, I should say. I'm in Discord, I'm in chapter. Oh, the chapter link doesn't work? It might be because there's a lot of people trying to log onto it. Like, bro, I looked at OP Scans' Twitter this morning. Like, OP Scans has 13,000 followers on Twitter now. Like, I remember when they were kind of bubbling and, you know, when I was really supporting them, OP Scans had like 2K followers on Twitter. Now they have 13K. Like, One Piece Scans, bro, give OP Scans like 6 months, everyone's gonna know about OP Scans. Fortnite servers are down. Ain't no way you're playing Fortnite. My question is, why is Boas Devil Fruit still effective against the Marines? They be moving weird. I mean, there's weird people all over One Piece, right? When you have Caesar the Clown being a sadist and liking watching people die or get mutilated, that's weird. Caesar testing and poisoning children, that's weird. These villains killing people for no reason, that's weird. The Celestial Dragons doing incest, that's weird. The Celestial Dragons being alluded to raping people, that's weird. So there's weirdos all over the One Piece story. I don't know at what point people thought like Cypher Pole dudes were like good people. Like, since when was Cypher Pole a good group of guys? So if S Snake turns Cypher Pole members into stone, like, okay, Cypher Pole's made up of assholes. Like, we've known this since Enies Lobby. We've known since Enies Lobby that Cypher Pole is made up of like shitheads. Me, you, I'm the king, Steinexos, Kev Dog. Wait, what are you talking about? You know, Plenty Man has shown his 6 personalities already. If you combine them, then it's him. But to be fair, I think like, yeah, he put personality traits of his into the Moonanites, or not Moonanites, the satellites. But I think, you know, Vegapunk is still himself at his core. Reads OP Scans. I've been promoting OP Scans since their first chapter. And I'm happy to see everyone promote OP Scans because OP Scans is for the community. I didn't realize like they were gonna blow up this quick, because like they did get a lot of pushback, because you know people they're TCB dick riders, right? But OP Scans is really going up, bro. OP Scans they're doing great, bro. Give it a year and OP Scans is gonna be like a staple in the community. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yo, if there's any mods in chat, can some mod lock the spoilers channel on the Discord? Can you lock it? TCB is cool, but let's be real, they're the same but quicker. Exactly. So to me, it's just like, why would I wait for TCB when I could get the same thing like 24 hours earlier? I think he meant OP scans is quicker, Anthony. I think he meant OP scans. Like, it's just, again, and I'm not trying to be a creator that's shitting on TCB. Like, that's not my goal here. I'm not trying to get everyone to hate TCB. I'm telling you guys my opinion, because you guys come to my streams, you guys come to my videos, and you guys come to my content for my thoughts, right? And my thoughts is like, I'd rather just do OP scans. That's how I personally feel, you know? I'm not telling y'all where I got these, bro. I can't tell y'all. I can't tell y'all. Let's just say, bro. Let's just say I know a certain someone. I know a certain someone, bro, that you know, but you would never guess that I'm connected to them. Not evil gatekeeping. Bro, I would never gatekeep though. So could Vegapunk recreate Whitebeard's fruit with just his blood, even though Blackbeard took his fruit? Interesting question, actually. If they extracted like Blackbeard's blood, could he grab both fruits? I don't know. West, if you don't shut your ass up, bro. Doggo has those shades. Who's that? But yeah, I guess hypothetically, bro, you guys are so fake. We got fake people in the chat. I'm deleting that message. How do I delete a message? Fuck you. Y'all, bro, let me gatekeep. Come on, I be sharing y'all all the One Piece knowledge. I share y'all everything. Let me gatekeep one thing, please. Cause this is me. I'm the only one. I'm the one out here, and I'm saying, dropping the theories, dropping the knowledge in the shades, bro. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Grand Line Review. Goldie Roger parents is a world government. Seems kind of weird. Like, someone had to have inspired Roger. I think the man who inspired Roger is the man on Roger's Jolly Roger, because clearly Roger's Jolly Roger is not Roger. Is getting Arthur's permission. Wait, the real difficult thing about the Dofi shades is getting Arthur's permission to wear them. Bro, I do not want to talk about that, bozo. Bro, you know what, Anthony? You said, let me just stop. Who's your favorite OP YouTuber? Myself. And then besides me, Steinexos. Besides Steinexos, no one. Person who inspired Roger. Yeah, someone had to have given Roger the Jolly Roger. And then someone had to have been fucking monumental to him, because why is Roger going around in a fucking straw hat talking about let's turn the world upside down? Roger knew too much, bro. Who's my least favorite YouTuber? Probably Anime Balls Deep. TC Cloud. Where are you saying it's 10-0 evil in Pokemon Showdown? That's cap. Oh my. Okay, now you're just lying, bro. Now you're just lying in chat, bro. Now you're just lying. Now you're just lying. Now you're just lying. Grand Line's dog had those shades. His name is Dog Flamingo. Did he actually? The inspiration of Roger is Olivier Levizer. I think I've Googled him before, because I think I looked on Roger's wiki at one point and saw his inspiration. Let me see. Let me see. Oh shit, Stroofy, I just now saw your messages from like 2 hours ago. Okay. GLR totally dresses his dog up as Doflamingo for his videos. I didn't know that. I don't watch other YouTubers. The only One Piece channel I watch, besides I guess myself, is Stein Exos. But we are not here to talk about other people. Do you think Roger had his straw hat passed down to him like Shanks? Yeah, I think there's probably like one great dude that began the chain and he passed that hat to Roger. Alright, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Roger started the chain. I guess it would be kind of poetic if Roger started the chain. I used to watch hella One Piece YouTubers until I found evil. Hey, I'm just trying to red pill you guys, bro. Once you go evil, you never go back. Once you get the people to show you the truth, man. Once you get people that reread the story constantly to show you the truth about One Piece, bro, you get red pilled. I red pill people all the time. You have a point about the Jolly Roger? Yeah, because if you look at Roger's flag, the skull there, bro, first of all, the mustache curls. Roger's mustache doesn't even curl. Second of all, there's like 2 different strands on each side on Roger's flag. Why does Roger's flag look like that? No one ever questioned it. Just like how people don't question how Roger got the hat. There seems to be a theme going on. Oh, Anthony, I saw your DMs, bro. Don't worry about it. For everyone talking about other YouTubers, I'm gonna politely ignore your messages. I'm not here to talk about other YouTubers. I don't really care what other guys are doing. Like, I have there's certain other One Piece YouTubers that I'm friends with, but I don't care about the whole community thing. What's up with Cavendish and the white horse? The white horse. I didn't know he even mattered. You have the dark and you have the light. Yo, we need some more emojis on the channel, man. Did you watch the World Cup? Nah, I'm not into soccer. It's not really my thing. I can see the appeal though. His ship is named Sleeping White Horse of the Forest. Interesting. Where's the chapter available? I'm sure someone in the chat has a link to the chapter. How does the swim fruit work? I guess it's like a devil fruit that lets you alter your environment. If you eat the swim fruit, you can alter the floor. And you swim in the floor regardless of its texture, and you basically turn it into water. So obviously you won't drown because then the fruit's pointless. You'll have someone swimming in the water, and if a fishman like S Shark has the swim fruit, it's very interesting because he'll go into the ground and start swimming, and he'll liquefy the ground and use that liquid for fishman karate. It's one of the best synergies you could do for a fisherman. Because think about it. What other devil fruits that currently exist sync well with fishmen? I feel like the swim fruit is probably the best one. Shouts out to my boy West, also Young Queen looking goofy. I thought all bro, let me pull this back up on screen for you guys. Let's look at Mads. Guys, is Mads not one of the drippiest groups? Who would have thought the science group Mads would be so damn drippy, bro? Look how drippy Mads is, bro. Too drippy. A fucking science group made of nerds. Hey, no problem, Samuel, and good to see you around, bro. What if Mad slid on you? Bro, if Mad slid on me, I'm dead. What am I gonna do against these guys? Who are they all? In the middle, let me see. In the middle is obviously Vegapunk. On the left is Caesar, and then on the far left is Queen. Then on the right is Judge Vinsmoke Judge, and then on the far right, I'm 99% sure it's Stussy, because Stussy wears like that same exact outfit with the coat and the fishnet. So yeah, I guess you could say it's not confirmed to be Stussy, but it's the same exact fucking outfit. Like, if you saw Nami from behind, you wouldn't be like, oh, you don't know if that's Nami, like in the middle of a chapter, right? Just because you can't see her face, even though she wears the same exact outfit, I wouldn't necessarily pull the card that you can't see her face. I'm 99% sure it's Stussy. Or Stroofy says Stussy's mother. You just slap the back of Vegapunk's neck and his whole torso go fold. That's funny as hell. Do you think Van Roger is inspired in the logo of Toei Animation, Cat? I never really thought about that. I have a weird feeling that the far right could be Bakken. How could it be Bakken? Let me think. Because we know that Oda is heavily alluding to Bakken's being a rocks pirate. Maybe I should explain why. I don't think some people here would know why. I think it was Marco, guys. Marco said that Bakkens used to sail the seas with Whitebeard 40 years ago. 40 years ago, Whitebeard was a rocks pirate, so therefore Bakkens is pretty much soft confirmed to be a rocks pirate. Did she go from rocks pirate to Mads? Maybe. I don't know. Like, it's not a bad take, but like, I don't necessarily want to put my money on it either, because like Stussy wears the same exact outfit. So where it's like, I don't really want to argue against it, personally. It's the same exact outfit. Like, if you saw a character from behind with a straw hat with black hair, would you guys think that it's Luffy? Or would you think that it's Mihawk with a straw hat? There's a reason Oda didn't show her face. That's not entirely true. Oda doesn't have to spoon feed like everything, right? Because if you wanted to play that and I know Mr. Miles, shout out to Mr. Miles on Discord, he's the king of doing the shit. If you wanted to say like, oh, he's not showing the face, he's hiding something, you could do that for like anything in One Piece. Like, you could reach and be like, oh, well, this thing's not really exactly confirmed. It wasn't necessarily spoon-fed to us, so you don't actually know if that's true. When like, even like, I've read a lot of SBS pages from Oda where like people will ask something obvious or ask like why Oda didn't show something in the story, and Oda will explicitly say that he doesn't like to spoon-feed readers. I've seen him say that in the SBS pages. So sometimes it's just like, it is what it is. I actually thought maybe it was gonna be Sora, but then I looked at Stussy's outfit and I was like, bro, it's literally the same exact outfit. This man Cloud said, everyone please join the Discord, I need more friends. Bakkens' coat is different and her hair looks different. Yeah, you know, I guess everyone's gonna have their own opinion. You know, it is what it is. I can't force someone to think a certain way, but if you guys want my take, I think the safe route. If there's options A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Stussy's A, like instantly. Bakkens is probably like option C or something. I don't even know. It's Stussy. Look at them legs. It's her. It would be cool if it was somehow Backins, though. Backins stole the whole lineage factor from Whitebeard, turned to Mads, got the knowledge of cloning, did her own creation, Weevil. That's an interesting route. But then you could also look at Stussy. Maybe Stussy was a part of Mads and she was into like the whole like age manipulation. It's possible she was manipulating her age and manipulating maybe other people's age. And you know, she had some of that from Mads. We don't even know Stussy's age. But hasn't like Oda alluded that like she's like fascinated with like the concept of age or something? Nico Olivia's that age, white hair. Can't argue with any of you who the mystery person is. It's kind of a casual. I'm kind of a casual One Piece fan. That's why I love the YouTubers showing me things I've overlooked and making me connections I never thought of. Hey, no problem. G, let me teach you some more shit then. Let me show you Stussy, who's actually currently in Egghead Island right now. So pretty convenient for this mystery woman, Stussy, who's on Egghead Island, to appear on the cover, right? But let's look at Stussy, right? Let's look at Stussy in the anime, right? Or the manga, I'm sorry. Look at Stussy right here, guys. You see this? Take a good look. White hair, stops at about the ear, big coat over the shoulder, long fishnet, right? Oh, I'm not even sharing it. I'm fucking brain dead. I'm telling you guys to look at what I have on my screen. Yeah, I'm not even sharing it. Oops. Can y'all see it now? Oh boy. Can y'all see this now? I know I have a blue tint on it, but just ignore the tint. It's a filter. Look at Stussy, right? Short white hair, stops at the ears, coat over the shoulders, fishnets, bad as fuck, right? She's a baddie, right? It's the same thing. Fishnets, coat over the shoulder, short hair. You can see around the ear how it curls up. You see how the hair is curling up by the collar? It's fucking Stussy, bro. It's Stussy. Stussy, Juicy Stussy. Yo, Juicy Stussy. That's Big Mom. Why the fuck would Big Mom be in Mads? But the fedora, clearly different characters, bruh. You know what? There's a hat Stussy loves to wear. Look at this hat she be wearing. I know you remember this little hat. Hey, she had to switch it up back in the day. She didn't like this hat as a Mads member. You know, like this fucking top secret science group, Mads. She didn't like that hat looking like a damn spy. She wanted some class. West, we don't talk about that. Yeah, so I hope you guys learned something from my rant about Stussy, because that's the strongest option. That's what I'm putting my money on. So with my money being on Stussy, part of Mads, then I could start thinking about, okay, did maybe Stussy learned about age manipulation in Mads? That's 99% Stussy. Yeah, so let's talk about Stussy being in Mads then. Did Stussy manipulate her age? Maybe Mads came across Bonnie at one point. How old is Bonnie, guys? Bonnie One Piece Wiki. How old is Bonnie? In her 20s, right? Maybe 30, low 30. She's 24. And then we know Mads existed at least 24 years ago. So Bonnie's birth is around the time frame that Mads was running. Maybe Stussy had an interaction with young Bonnie, man. Maybe she gave Bonnie the fruits. Maybe she used to have the fruits, or maybe they took the fruit out. I don't know. But maybe there's some form of like an age connection between Mads and her Bonnie's fruit. It's Stussy. Juicy Stussy, bro. Gotta chill the way you said that. Stussy looks better than Boa. I'm not mad at that. It's a pirate crew. Vegapunk's a captain. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a group. I guess. It's a badass group. I really like this. We have Luffy in the middle. We have Zoro on the left. We have Sanji on the right. We have Frankie on the far left. And we have Nami on the far right. Frankie is Queen. Zoro is Caesar. Luffy is Vegapunk. Sanji is Judge. Nami is Stussy. W take. W take. W take. W take. W take. There's also a scene when Stussy saw Pudding in the wedding dress. She said Pudding looks like her in her younger days. It confirms that she's actually a middle-aged woman who used to work in Mad's team. Yeah, bro. She probably manipulated her age, bro. Or at least manipulated how she looks. Who's jewelry Bonnie inspired from? Anne Bonnie? Yes. I looked into Anne Bonnie, but I couldn't really find that much though. I looked into Anne Bonnie maybe like a month ago because I was like, is there something I could learn about Bonnie? But I couldn't find anything. I confirms nothing about Mads. What doesn't? You've had too many W's in a row to argue with you. It's like pretending you could take on Jordan in his prime. Am I Jordan in his prime? Am I Jordan in his prime? Hey, I don't know if I want to go under the Jordan route right now, but shit, I'll take Curry. I've been Steph Curry, hitting these creases, knocking down them threes, bro. Again, I'm just waiting, bro. I need to see more destruction on Egghead Island, and I need to see Kuma come to Egghead Island. If those two things happen, my entire prediction of Egghead from start to finish was correct. I literally predicted an entire arc. That's all I need. Destroy Egghead and have Kuma arrive. Give me those two things, Oda, and I can confidently say through YouTube videos and streams, I predicted all of Egghead. What dude said about Stussy about putting in her wedding dress, all it confirms is that she's older. Who owned Roger's hat before him? There's no way to determine that. There's no way to like determine who Roger was inspired from or who gave Roger the hat. The best I can do is the man on Roger's Jolly Roger is the man that gave Roger the hat. That's the best I can predict or say. But chat, it has been a great stream. I think we are going to we're gonna call it here, boys. I think we're gonna call it here. Lots of fun, guys. 10 out of 10 banger chapter. Thank you to everyone new. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, guys. Everyone subscribe to my channel. Turn on bell notifications so you never miss these streams, never miss the videos. I love all y'all. If you guys haven't joined my Discord server, join my Discord server. It is at the top of the stream chat. Everyone's free to talk to me in voice channels on my Discord. I don't bite. Lots of fun. If you guys want to watch this whole stream in full, I'm gonna throw this stream on my second channel. If you guys want to know where my second channel is at, it's in the description. Subscribe to my second channel. This whole VOD's gonna be there. Yeah, bro. Lots of fun, y'all. This is painful. I hope everyone here has a nice. You know what I want to do? I want to stream during break weeks. This is hard, you know, but in case some shit happens, y'all, I hope everyone has a nice Christmas, a nice New Year's. More videos on the way, guys. I'm working on an emu video. I think I also want to do something about Shanks after that. More videos on the way, but yeah, man, appreciate you guys. Everyone have a nice fucking day. Take it easy. Happy holidays, Spiral. Shout out to Super Saiyan, Sam, BR, Stroofy, Finber, Seth, SG, West, Rox, Anthony, Callie, Rodding, BR, Barath, Cosmos, Funky, Johan, G. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm delaying it at this point. See you guys soon. Love y'all. It's the Demon King. Motherfucking goat. Peace.